I did. Who you want me to send those to? I sent links. I sent links. There's nobody here yet. I know, that's so people can see. Oh, you mean because before I was in the. Well, why didn't you say that? How you said it was like, you're crazy. I should have started it and just stayed in the backstage, which would have been not click this and then click that. Gotcha. Understand. What's up, everybody? Oh, wait. Am I muted? No. Okay. Apparently, Elliot, this is the no sleep crew.
There's also that Tom doesn't know how YouTube crew.
So I'm working on it. I gotta search people. Guys, give me a second. I'm just trying to get some people in here. Guys, feel free to share this. We can get some people actually in the stream watching. Just sending out some invites quick. All right. Hey, David. David, are you hopping in? Troy, it says you got to add your camera and mic before I can add you to the stream. All right. Sorry, guys. I know this isn't very exciting right now, but I'm still new to this whole setup thing.
And he doesn't listen to it.
And I don't listen to my wife because she says things funky that I don't understand what she means by it. Definitely edit this out. All right, so there's freaking bam.
Hi,
Roy Scrizzle.
how's it going?
Oh, buddy.
I'm good. I'm good. I've been sitting here laying in bed enjoying my my time listening to you guys.
Hey, Troy.
Hi. David, David, why are you?
Brian's here.
I'm here.
Oh.
What were you saying, Nick?
What?
What were you saying? It sounded like you started to say something to me.
I don't think so.
Talk to him then. Weirdo. He's eating pineapple and what is that?
Cottage cheese.
Ugh.
Are you eating pineapple, Nick?
You're a smart man.
Cigarette, but I forgot a cigarette.
That's all right.
Yeah, someone asked if it was ice cream. No.
No, I'm trying to not be so fat.
That's no fun.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
My ass hurts. Sitting so fucking long. No, I used to sit and.
That was TJ's whole complaint after his live today, or during it anyways, too. He's like, I've been sitting so long. I gotta get out.
So, you guys are an awfully quiet bunch tonight, which is unusual for all of you.
I'm just worried about food.
I'm eating.
I'm hungry too. Son of a bitch.
Same.
These lives take it out of you.
Yeah, I was supposed to go get hibachi for dinner, and then my kid ruined that for me.
Because he was on a live for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With like moguls in the industry.
It was so
Oh, yeah.
not worth it.
That selfish bastard.
That selfish little boy.
I literally gave up my dinner for that.
Dave, so much for going to sleep.
What's up, Dave?
Hey.
Well, you did a good job with your story, buddy.
I heard from Chase after he got off with your boy. We talked for a while on the phone, and I think that's why I missed that Miguel even got on. But anyways, man, like Chase was like, dude, I had to like fight back tears. Like when he started to like tear up, I wanted to tear up, and I was like, oh yeah, man. Like I'm pretty sure a lot of people today were probably, happy tears watching his happy tears. So
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think the entire comment section was crying. I was over on the side bawling.
yeah, it was cool to see that. I was telling him like after the week, our country's had, and our industry, and just whatever else, like it was nice to just see something happy.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting messages from Jules. This person's on, because I was at work. I'm like, I thought it was just stupid Chad.
Yeah, I was in the comment section.
Yeah, well, while he was on with Chad asked him, like some of his top like inspirations for breeding. And he named like Billy, Brian Barczyk, and then he said, Cusco. And Jesus,
What's wrong with our faces?
because David left.
Oh.
So there we go. Yeah, Tom doesn't know how to work this.
I do. I was
So-
doing something else.
Calling you out, Tom.
When she heard that, she automatically she was like, hang on, like I gotta leave, I gotta go do something. And I guess she messaged Brian, and then she messaged me and was like, once the live was over, she's like, I need you to get all of them back. I have a surprise for them. I was like, okay. And she did that. So, and that just like chain reaction.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
And Troy and everybody, it was great. Are you gonna let him in here or what?
Oh, I didn't see he was in there. I was reading comment.
Yeah, I dropped my
Ryan,
phone.
Ryan, it's a pretty good show. It's nothing crazy big or anything, but it's definitely a good show. We go there whenever we can.
I get to hit a show tomorrow in David's old stomping grounds.
You gonna be in Bloomington?
I am.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm gonna run up there and meet JSA and just kind of hang out with him for the day, and then my rat shed produces me about 3 solid weeks of food, and usually like the 4th week, I have to supplement, so I'll pick up a bunch of stuff from them. And I got my new ultrasound machine, so we're gonna hang out with them too, and just kind of play with some of their stuff too, and yeah, and then I'll get home super late.
yeah, I have to find rats this weekend.
Yeah, I'm guessing
I
there's
got
people probably looking for rats in your neck of the woods.
I had a freezer full of frozen, but
Mm,
how that goes.
yeah, I'm guessing live will be a bit of a challenge for a while.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
It took a long time to feed all these snakes with frozen thawed.
That's the worst, man. You have more than I do. It's like an all-day process. My thing is just not working for me today. Yeah, man, I do not like to feed frozen thaw. That day sucks.
Yeah, screw that.
Mm.
I definitely have to get my own lot more rats going. Last time I got rats, I got 50 females that were 50 smalls that are female. So that'll help get those girls set up.
Yeah. That's our goal for this year is to I feel like we've spent quite a bit of money on new racks and the snake room and whatnot. And so this year I think we're gonna throw some dollars at the rat side of things, and we're looking at doing a different match and then go into like ARS racks and so on. So yeah, I think the sucky thing about putting money into the rat side is you don't necessarily see the money back as quick as you think you do on the snake side. Like you buy a new rack, the female produces like, like I don't know. I don't know if you feel it. It just seems different. We'll produce more. It'll probably be better. The operation will be better. But it's a chunk of money, man, to invest in rats.
Yeah, when you buy, you stock up on your food and stuff, right? I mean, you do pallets, right?
Yeah. So right now I try to buy. I get a pallet about every. I would say every 6 or 7 weeks or something, somewhere around there. Oh my.
Bye, Troy.
I just did that.
Just throwing my phone around.
Busy.
Oh.
Has anybody figured out the rat math yet? How many babies per female weekly?
Well, JSA has a pretty good like how they do it, and they would put this into words way better than I would. But the long and short of it is that they use a female for about, I think it's for 4 weeks, and on the 4th week that female goes away, and they have another female already replacing it. And so those first 4 litters, you're getting the maximum, litter numbers you're going to get out of a rat. They believe after 4 cycles, they typically start to fall off.
Their uterus falls out.
That sounds weird.
I run mine for 6-7 months and then they're done.
Yeah, I mean everybody does it differently, and I don't know if there's the way JSA does it. I mean, they seem to produce good numbers, solid numbers all the time, and so that's something I think we're just going to try to follow maybe their path a little bit. Oh, I'm going to drop this again.
Yeah, we don't have the math down yet either. I mean, like right now, we actually have a sizable surplus of rats. Oh. And we only replace the breeder female here and there. So some of our females are original females from about a year ago. Almost. About 10 months ago.
Thank you.
Those look perfect, by the way.
Oh, David's gone again.
Did I freeze up on you guys?
I just got kicked out.
I didn't do it. I didn't kick you.
God damn it, Tom.
Got Andrew in here now too.
I just have a frozen screen of Jules eating pizza.
Hello.
You're fine. Mine was doing that in Kathleen's, Troy. I just hopped out and came back in.
Yeah,
Did
maybe
like
I would.
4 times.
Oh.
Oh, I gotta turn sideways, huh? Shit.
Hey, Dave Hardy, no way.
Hey,
What's up, Dave?
You lost
not
Troy.
much.
I would say probably about 120, Dave. I got what you mean now. Let's see if I'm doing the math right. Yeah.
It's on the board. Okay, so here. So like
No, where'd Troy go?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right, Dave. I forgot you're not in that fucking home. I'm like, I wonder if Dave's
No.
gonna be in bed. I forgot
I'm
you're.
I'm out in the field.
Hell yeah.
See? I got my vest. Hold on. Let me show you something else I got. Right there.
Little M16 action.
I was gonna say
M4.
fun.
M4.
4 EOTech.
This is my bed. This has been my mobile office for the last 4 days. So
Everybody else is sleeping out there in the cold fucking, and Dave's got a whole vehicle to himself to sleep in.
hell yeah. Matter of fact, they were tearing down some tents and I had to leave. That's why I came over here. Way over there. I don't know if you guys could see it.
Yeah, we can see it. Well, we can see the
Yeah.
little
light.
light.
That's where the talk is set up. So fuck that. I'm like 200 yards away from it, sitting out in the middle of a field with the heater running. So,
Dave's gonna be sleeping with the windows open and the vehicle running while everybody else is just freezing their ass off in the desert.
hey, I've been there too many times. Rank has its privilege now, you know.
It's got to count for something.
You need something to munch on. Oh,
It's the chubby fingers, Mindy.
How long are you going to be out there, Dave?
What's that?
How long are you going to be out there?
I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay.
So
everybody
I'm
else is leaving tomorrow at like probably 4 or 5, but Dave's leaving tomorrow morning.
yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow morning, going straight home. So I don't know what they're doing.
And they're all leaving at 4 in the afternoon and then going to the armory and then home.
They could be. All I know is tomorrow morning I am going to drop off my M4 to someone. Some poor sap's got to clean it when they get back. So that's all I know. Because I'm not going to clean it tonight. So. And
Monster, Dave.
I put a few hundred rounds through it today and yesterday. So.
Dave, I can't see in this phone like your uniform, but who do you work for? I can't see shit.
My main boss is Joe Biden.
Oh, okay, so what branch?
Oh, Army.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I thought someone else. I thought it was Nick messing with me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know if you could figure it out.
Yeah, I couldn't see anything. I'm on my phone, so.
Oh, okay. Were you in the military?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I know Tom was. That's why he gives me such a hard time.
Dave, you give me a hard time. I don't give you a hard time.
That's true. So.
Nick looks frozen. He's just admiring everybody.
I know. I'm waiting for somebody to ask if they're frozen.
Oh.
What?
Ooh.
Thought that Troy was frozen there for a second.
He's pulling a Max. He's only going to move sometimes.
Yeah, Max was like he could be a mannequin.
Mm-hmm.
And Max can really talk too. If he's not nervous, he can talk and talk and talk and talk.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've only seen I've never even seen his face. I don't think. Like you were saying earlier, David, I used to seeing his icon in those Discord chats.
Max is a good dude.
Oh yeah.
Max is a good dude. Oh my god. That's the best thing I've seen all night.
Albino Suge Knight.
I mean, I can't even like argue with that.
That's
I'm
pretty good.
That's
I'm
good.
not as much as a punk as him, though. We're to say that.
No.
I think that might be your new nickname.
Yeah.
I like it. Albino Suge Knight.
Yep. You should.
I'll take that.
So you just call him ASN for short.
ASK.
Oh yeah, ASK.
Goodness.
I
Oh,
apologize. My screen's going to be moving around a lot. I don't have a cell phone, holder here in my mobile office.
There you go. Suge Knight Light.
I like it.
Even better.
Probably gonna add that to one of my suit jackets or something.
That's legit.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
it. I like it.
It's a big old patch on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Albino Biggie.
I wouldn't kill Biggie, man. Biggie was the best. Oh.
God.
Is there a way to see the comments on here, Tom? From my perspective?
huh?
You're on your phone, so
Yeah. So is that a
they've
negative?
lost service.
I think you have to
Yeah, if you're on your
put it on
phone,
like
we
a
don't think
different
you can.
phone or something, or a different tablet, or
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'd
I
have
have
to
it
on
on
like
a tablet, but if I hit the chat and just hit comments, I can see them, but then I can't
Yeah.
see the screen.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
God.
Hmm. So let's get some conversation going here, guys. Jesus. Like, some of the most non-quiet people I know, and everybody's like all quiet and shit.
I'm
Everyone's all
eating right now, or I would be talking.
We're all conversated out, man, from that live you were on.
Yeah.
Don't eat too much.
that everything's sticking out of everyone.
Did you just tell me to stop eating?
I'm just trying to look out for Nick later. I don't want you to be too full.
Honey,
He was even eating pineapple.
the screen didn't hit you.
He was eating pineapple. Come on.
Do it,
Jules,
Jules. You want to.
No, I love you.
I'm not
Yeah,
getting
I love it.
what he's saying.
Last night we were at this restaurant and waiter comes up, right? And he's like, you know how like waiters I think they just think they know what to respond to. Like they know what you're gonna say. And I went to say, like I was like, I'm just a fat piece of shit. And I think he thought I was gonna say something else. And he was like, yep. And he like started to take a step away. And he was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't think that's what you were going to say. I don't think you're a fat piece of shit. And I was like, I'm going to write a strong letter to Google about your restaurant. And he's like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm just fucking with you, man. And like, so it was pretty funny. It was just, Warren probably had to be there kind of things, but it was pretty funny how it all came out.
Oh my God, that's fucking amazing.
Oh my God. Guys, so I just went into our messages here.
Yeah, I told you that earlier. You just don't
Like,
listen.
why the heck?
She just doesn't listen.
What?
TJ got. She's going to talk about TJ some more because he didn't get enough coverage tonight.
Dude, that was gnarly.
That was
so
so.
crazy.
He was also wrapped around Reptiles and invited him to their podcast, the Connected by Creatures podcast with Zach.
Nice.
So
Zach's a good dude.
So TJ apparently is going to be the youngest person on Trap Talk and going to be on Connected by Creatures too. So.
Who was Zach having on? I saw it earlier. I forget though. He was on that Connected by Creatures podcast.
I'm not sure.
Oh. Yeah, man. Today was crazy. I couldn't believe everyone that was showing up and taking. Like, you can't even get a hold of Miguel 98% of the time, anyways. And the fact that he jumped on and like his whole family jumped on, his daughter, Tina, and
All in the chat. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty wild. Yeah, Miguel answers me when I message him, but it could be like a minute or 3 weeks. So
Right.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
yeah. If I need something from Miguel, if I need to like know something from Miguel, I usually go another route to get it.
What, Dave?
Dave.
He doesn't even answer me right now. Little bastard. Matter of fact, I'm stopping by his house on the way home tomorrow.
Nice.
I'm gonna film it. As soon as he opens the door, I'm gonna kick him in the fucking nuts.
I'll send you the text message when he said he was going to send shirts to us. So just so you know, so that when I make you steal shirts from him tomorrow, you don't feel bad about it. Not that you would anyway, but yeah. So
I won't.
I want extra shirts too, since it took so long.
It'll be like when I just took that snake
Dave will
right out
just
of his
yank my
room.
shit. Yeah.
Everybody's waiting for more shirts.
Dave, you live in California?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I'm about an hour outside of Miguel.
South or north or east?
Heading towards Vegas, so it'd be east.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean where do I live?
Well, yeah, you're out in like Inland Empire.
I live in
area?
Southern California. Yeah.
Okay.
So Miguel's in a place called Palmdale, and I'm in Victorville.
Yeah, I'm in LA, so I know where that's at.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, I live in Victorville.
Oh, okay.
Here you go. Just so you guys all know.
Is the Victorville show still a show going on?
Now, about 3 years ago, there was a big happening with the security, and the guy said, "Fuck it, I'm not doing the show anymore." So it hasn't been since then. So
All right.
I think he moved it to San Bernardino or something.
Huh.
I heard
We
somebody.
come out and do the Pomona show, and obviously Anaheim.
Yeah.
And last time we were out there, we got kicked out of Harrah's in Vegas for the snakes in the room.
Really?
Yeah, midnight, man. Went back to my room and key card, not doing anything, and so get back down and like, hey man, my key card's not working, and the lady's like, hang on, you need to talk to our manager. And I was like, shit. And so he was like, hey man, it doesn't bother me. Our bell guy was like running his mouth about how cool it was and like all the stuff he saw. He's like, what happened was a couple years ago, there must have been a reptile show at the convention center, kind of right around the corner from Harrah's. And he said a snake in Harrah's got out and it got up into the sink and went down into the pipe. And they had to bust apart the plumbing and everything to get the snake out. And at that point, they made it, you can have dogs and all that shit, but no reptiles. So he was like, man, I feel really bad. He's like, but I have to have you leave. And he offered to like put our snakes and stuff in like a holding room. But I was like, I don't trust that. So he's like, otherwise you got to bail. So we had to Holiday Inn off the strip at like probably 1 a.m.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you heard anything about that show in San Diego that might happen this year?
No, I haven't heard anything about it.
No.
I heard that Ramey was still looking at doing the August show for Pomona.
Oh, okay.
That at least that it was looking good for him. So I hope so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Newsom's going to open up a bunch of shit now that he's getting close to being recalled.
Yeah. Missed my California time.
Yeah, I remember when we went to Anaheim. I was right around from you, even though I didn't know you, right?
Yeah,
remember?
Yep.
I don't know if you remember, we stopped by and was bullshitting there for a little bit.
Yes, yep, yeah. I would rather just set up in Pomona. We did okay in the Anaheim show, but that Anaheim show, I think, creates too many issues with parking and people, and so.
Hell yeah! It cost me $100 that weekend to park.
Yeah. And we were staying right there at the hotel, so it worked out. But like, man, I had so many people come to the table, and they were like, "Oh, it took me an hour to park. I parked, miles away, and I had to walk for an hour." And I'm like, I mean, if people just weren't happy.
Yeah.
So
the Pomona's a lot more. That the atmosphere is a hell of a lot better down there.
Yeah, I really like the Pomona show,
especially when you go in through the front gate and you don't even pay for parking. You just pull up, drop your shit off, move the little, PVC pipe block they got, and just drive right through.
Yeah. We always stay at the hotel and park like right up against that gate and just come in through the back. And like it seems like it works really. It's always worked well for us, but.
Well, that Pomona Fairgrounds, I mean, it's pretty freaking big, so there's plenty of space to probably weasel in.
Yeah. What was
Dave's question? Yeah, that Robert.
Yes.
He what is that? Lone Star Reptile Racks?
Mm-hmm.
Robert he does really well at shows.
Yeah,
he sells rat racks, PVC snake racks.
Sea serpents does that all the time.
Sea serpents, animal plastics, like all those guys are always sold out by the end of the show. So ooh, Lisa, are you gonna wave? Well, these people probably don't even think that you're real.
Come on, Lisa, say hi.
Yeah.
Especially down there at the Pomona show, those racks go quick.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Can you
and
wave
then there's
that
one guy, the one guy that builds all the custom wood, the real nice cages. They're like $500-$600. I can't think of his name, but he does really well too. You always see his son carrying all those fucking cages out to people's cars.
Yeah, it's so crazy to me watching people carry like 40-gallon glass breeder tanks through that show and then out to their car, and there's no way. I wouldn't do it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been to any shows. I'm planning on going to the Arlington one. So
yeah.
I was thinking about flying down to Arlington myself.
Yeah. Because Antoine hit me up and said he was going, and so I was like, fuck it, I've never been, and might as well. I heard it's a good time, so
I'll drive.
Anyone else going?
I like Texas.
My son moved down to Arlington, so I got a free place to stay and everything else. So. I think I could get a plane ticket for like $50 now. So
yeah.
me and JD from JD Construction will have a booth. We have an end cap, and then JSA is joining us as well, but they have a separate booth. So you'll have us Midwesterners again.
Awesome.
What is that? April, the weekend of the 23rd and 24th?
Yeah, 24th, 25th, something like that.
Nick Jules, are you going or no?
Put him on the spot, Casey.
It's actually a good thing it got canceled because it was this past weekend, and there's no way in hell people would be going out and about. Yeah,
it would have been
I was planning on going too, and then they popped this damn field drill out on us, so I had to cancel. But then they canceled it, so it worked out perfect for me.
Probably a good thing they did cancel it because it would have been a shit show.
Yeah. Nick, you guys
people would have been really pissed.
Nick, you guys could drive. You guys could ride down to Liz, and then you could ride with Liz because I think if I remember right, Liz is on her own on the way down. I think her husband Kyle is flying in and out.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I would love to drive it. I don't want to get on a plane right now.
Yeah, I've been on a plane a few times. It's different.
Yeah. I don't know.
Guess it's not that bad of a drive, but
no.
I can leave right now from Minnesota. It won't bother me.
Is she vending the show, Troy?
I'll be flying.
I believe she is vending, Nick. I believe they're vending maybe both Repti Chip and their snakes. So
cool.
Definitely an idea.
That would be fun, actually. That'd be a nice road trip.
Yeah, we told her that she could follow in behind us. So it's me and Lisa, and then John, and there's John Dagg, and then the JSA crew. So both brothers and their wives.
Yeah,
I think we might stay that weekend in Arlington instead of coming home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how far are you from Arlington, Dave?
3 hours, 3.5 hours.
And when is it?
I think it's the 24th or 25th. It's that weekend, whatever that comes out to be.
Of this month?
No,
April.
April.
Okay, sorry.
I think it's 24th, 25th.
Mm.
Okay.
Clown pie
So David, Clown Pride.
Expensive combo.
Shit, my fucking lights went out.
Everybody's got to think real hard on this one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, being I missed the Desert Ghost Tri-Stripe, and I am a big fan of it. I guess I'm gonna go with that.
Yes, they haven't even seen a Desert Ghost Tri-Stripe, I don't think.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wait.
Tri-Stripe is hot too.
That one Sterling posted that $15,000. Was that a Desert Ghost Tri-Stripe, or was that just Tri-Stripe something else?
It is a super pastel DG Tri-Stripe, and it's more than likely inchy as well. So if you look at just the pastel Desert Ghost Tri-Stripe that Darren James, I think it is, has, he's from the UK. It's a clean animal.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like I mean, pastel and Desert Ghost are amazing. I saw a pastel Desert Ghost G-Stripe recently, a couple months ago, and that was the first time I'd seen it, and it was crazy how light that thing was and how clean it was. So I can imagine with the Tri-Stripe how much better it is.
Yeah, it's a nice solid that muted yellow and just a really nice black tone. Yeah, I think it's Darren James. I'm pretty positive.
Oh, okay.
I had a guy sent me a Mojave had Tri-Stripes, so now I start checking out Tri-Stripes, and I'm like, I need some girls.
I just saw Sterling just posted up like 3 breeder girls, and they sold in a day.
Yeah, they're expensive too.
Yeah, had I saw them, like, man, that'd have been a hard turn down, but I didn't even know it. I had a buddy call me today from Cali, and he was telling me about it. So,
It's a nice male though. The pig.
yeah, you gotta get a girl for that boy.
Stop.
Don't tell me to stop. It's my phone, not me.
What are you doing over there, Tom?
Playing.
Sending Nick dick pics.
Jesus.
Not just man.
Taking a long time to load or what?
Drew, Roy.
And all his boys in Canada.
If Casey's posting her dick pics on that OnlyFans, which, by the way, I thought was like total funny, not real, and I was wrong.
And you kept going hard with it, and you're like, oh, wait.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is free advertising for Casey's OnlyFans. Nick's going to start.
Right.
Nick's going to get one going.
Nick's going to get one going.
Yeah.
Bring in some money.
Me and Nick already have one. If you guys want it, just drop us a DM.
I gotta pay for snakes somehow, guys.
Yeah, but see,
Right?
I got a weird look when I found out that Casey was having her page. I'm like, well, I gotta support my friends. And
I don't have much of a line,
You're
but
sticking the liver.
Jules, you didn't share your
You
didn't
can
share
do
your
whatever you
subscription,
want
Jules?
when you're single. Bye. Bye.
I wouldn't let him subscribe.
That's funny.
That's terrible, guys.
It's all good.
Everybody joked about it for months and months and months, pressured me into it. It's all that peer pressure.
yeah, you shouldn't give into that.
or it was your conversation with Rachel.
Yeah.
Conversation. She's not the only one that has one.
Rachel's a fucking boss, so.
Yeah, by the way.
Mm. We have a girl here in town. I mean, she does like $5 or $6 grand a month doing, various things on the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Various things.
Various things.
Got a
It's,
girl. I don't even know what the fuck OnlyFans was. And a girl messaged me that I used to give riding lessons to her and her sister, and she asked if I'd sign up for it. It was like $15 a month, and I'm like, "What is it?" She's like, "Oh, we do videos and shit." And to explain the whole thing, I'm like, "You're like 12." Or, I was looking at like this little girl that I used to do riding lessons for, her and her sister. She's like 18, 19 years old. One's 18 and one's 19. They're like, no, sorry, ladies. I'm
No,
like,
but the thing is that everybody thinks it's all like raunchy and stuff like that. But there's a whole wide variety of everything on there.
Make it tasteful.
David,
Yes.
it's just a different way for girls to put themselves through college. A different
Yeah.
way than what we were used to.
Yeah,
yeah.
this way.
Hey, Dave, you have a property with horses on it? Or you still have
Do
horses? Yeah.
My horses are in Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Still.
He's supposed
Minnesota.
to send them to me, but I need another
David,
lesson horse, David. I'm serious.
Where are they at in Minnesota?
Between Winona and Rochester.
Mm-hmm. I have some friends with a big property in Waseca that do horses, quite a bit of horse stuff.
So did you like do training or coaching for like competitions or just for straight riding or?
I did mainly reining and rein cow horse showing.
Okay.
But after I broke my back the first time, I was doing lessons for kids and shit. So then second time that's all I did was lessons after I broke it the second time.
Shit, you broke it twice?
5
What?
times.
5 times?
You broke
Yeah.
your back 5 times?
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
my neck. Last time was an accident. My son was driving my what?
I don't think
My
any
son
were
was
intentional,
driving and
were
the
they?
guy hit us at like 65 miles an hour.
Oh, it was a car accident. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Last time was.
Jesus. So do you have, is your
What was the
spine just
other
look like
4?
Wolverine?
That's not too bad. Most that hurts is my shoulders and hips.
What?
Right hip. That's about
How
it.
did you break it the other 4 times?
Horses, ponies,
Ponies are the worst.
bunch of stupid shit. I've always done a lot of stupid shit. Usually involved a lot of beer and crazy animals or women.
Usually how it goes.
So,
Fuck.
but most of my bad injuries were just being slammed up against the side of an arena wall or
Fences.
2x6 getting rubbed off on a 2x6 on my knee or something, popping my knee out, hip out. So never had a broke horse hurt me. It's always a bull or a bronc or
It's the bull ride?
pony or a pony. Pony go out to feed. Go out to feed and the pony runs me over.
You used to ride bulls? Dude.
I used to do a lot of stupid shit.
Yeah, he was eviscerated by one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
He's got great luck.
Oh shit.
I got good stories.
He
I
needs
want
to
to
stay
get
away
drunk
from
with you around a
livestock.
fireplace and talk about him.
I got good stories.
What's recessive?
Monarch clown pied.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's cool.
You have to think.
that's actually a pretty awesome choice.
Yeah.
I'm going for the sunset albino pied.
Not a
I
bad
have
choice.
a pairing. I have a pairing that would put me at Monarch Clown Pied. So I'm just gonna agree.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to get some double head sunset desert ghost and see what that looks like. I'm sure somebody will figure it out before that happens, but
Clown ghost.
Uh-oh.
Sunset clown orange ghost.
Sunset clown orange ghost.
Yep.
I can't think of a third. I'd say Desert Ghost Puzzle. And I don't know what to throw in there.
DG puzzle clown.
I don't know what a puzzle clown looks like though.
I feel like the puzzle would get washed out with the clown, or it just wouldn't.
I've seen a puzzle clown. I'm not. I mean, I'm not. I wasn't. It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
It's one recessive I don't own is puzzle.
There's not too much puzzle that I've seen. I have one puzzle pairing, but there's only a couple I've ever seen that I'm really impressed by.
That dude that was on Reptile Award, that HRA puzzle. That thing was
Oh, yeah.
fucking nice.
What was that, Corey Woods?
No, little Asian dude.
Dead mouse.
June?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what his name is. But man, that snake, I saw that and I'm like, son of- I commented on it today on his Instagram.
Yeah, okay.
That's puzzle I like.
What
I have
about
some
like
G-stripe
DPI
clown
and
stuff. I'm trying to think what I would add with G-stripe clown.
DG.
Mm,
Yeah, you can't go wrong with DG on anything. So
Right.
yeah.
Monarch. Hypo. What are my triple heads?
How many do you have?
That's
David owns all the females in the world.
Not even
So-
an eighth.
Legitimately though, what do you think your ratio is? Your female to male ratio, or your male to female?
I'll tell. That's fine.
I know mine. I have 24 males to just over 100 girls.
Wow.
108.
Like a 4-to-1. That's awesome.
I'd honestly
Right.
have to count it. I'd have to count it, but I'm 80% females, at least.
Holy shit! And do you know off the top of your head how many snakes you have, or just ballpark?
Around 300.
Fuck.
But again, I wasn't counting on almost 50 breeder females this year. Getting 50 breeder females. That I wasn't counting on at all.
Needed to
But-
stop.
Did somebody just kind of relinquish them to you, or did you just go on a buying tear and you didn't see yourself doing that?
No, they all came from one person. Just someone downsizing
Oh, okay.
reasons. But I don't have a lot of big males. I don't even know what those guys are. I got a couple males from Jason Royer. One's a killer bee clown, and the other one's a super pastel, lesser, something heck clown. And with the two double head hypopides, I got the male pied head hypo with this bunch of girls, and I actually have two of their babies.
Nice.
But most of my males won't be ready until, well, they can be ready this fall, but if it's not, the really cool stuff is next year. But
you need to pump up that pastel cypress.
he eats as much as he should eat. That's all I gotta say. Those
You know,
guys will,
I'm
If
pretty
they
sure
don't-
he's gold blushed too.
the both those are gold blush. I sent pictures to Brian right away.
Yeah.
The Pastave and the pastel. But yeah, he eats as much as I can feed him. But yeah, I need a lot of snakes to get bigger. Troy's Hurricane Clown male, he needs to be ready
Hurry up.
today. I got an orange cream yellow belly calico clown male. Came from the same person. All these breeder females came from. Probably about 70 snakes altogether.
Wow.
But he's at 700 grams, and he doesn't eat.
Let me ask you this: Is there any weight that, because I've got some that are right around 500-600 grams that are producing sperm plugs, but I spent a lot of money on them, and I'm afraid that if I start trying to pair them up too early and they go off food, it'll just set me back even further. Do you recommend anyone getting them up to a certain weight, or putting more weight on, or having them produce for a certain amount of time before you pair them up, or does it not? Is it just a
See,
crapshoot?
me in the past, I never had a male that was under 1,000 grams.
Fuck.
My males were always anywhere from 1,000 to 1,400 grams. Always.
Before you pair them up.
Yeah. But now I have that banana pixel pied male. I got a couple other males. They're about 700 to 900 grams, and they're going to be gone. I mean, if this orange cream yellow belly calico clown eats a mouse for me tomorrow, next day I'm throwing them in with a bunch of females because I know when to pull them and stop.
And how
Yeah.
how much should you keep? Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I mean, I've paired for years. I mean, I paired a male at 350 grams and got clutches, and males that I spent, you know, $4 and $5 and $6 grand on. So I think I get what you're saying. But I think, you know, too, like,
Yeah.
you know, I think there's a safe way to do it.
Yeah.
I have a 450 gram roughly bamboo spot nose pinstripe het clown male that I'm breeding this year. And he's been locking with everything, and he eats also. So, and he's about 450 and he's locking great.
Oh man,
I would rather like my males be at 500 at the beginning, but I'm not afraid to pair a male under it if he's producing.
Yeah, that's my thing, because I mean, I guess it's a crapshoot too at some point, because my male sunset, I started pairing up at 600 grams. He locked with everything, and he got up to about 900, and then he went off food for the past month, and he was locking, eating, and just hasn't eaten. So I know it's typical, but it's kind of got me paranoid to pair up this other couple males that I have that I'm really, really needing to get going, because my thing is that the females that I want to put them with, they've been smashing food for like a month or two now. So I don't want to just, you know, be hesitant and then miss an entire year when I could have just done it. But
sure,
I know nothing.
I mean, if they're not eating, I've always moved males before, you know, change tubs with them, move them to a different place, move them to a different room. You have to. And I said, good luck with them eating.
Is Casey leaving?
This orange dream yellow belly.
I have a migraine. I have to lay down.
Okay. I hope you feel better.
Bye, Casey. Yeah,
Bye,
feel
Casey.
better.
It's important.
I haven't messed around with him too much or did anything with him. I think I just fed him when I got him. He wasn't used to eating. He was eating mice before I had him. A mouse a month, maybe every 2 weeks. I'm not even sure what he was being fed or how often, but he liked mice. But I got him. I fed him a small rat. And then 5-6 days later, he had a weaned rat. And then he had another weaned rat, then a small. And he hasn't eaten for me since. So I think I just fed him too much. But having my whole stomach ripped out. But yeah, I mean, this guy, I mean, if he ate a mouse, he'd eat something. I don't know. I'll probably end up just throwing him with some of these females.
Yeah.
ODYB calico. And if Troy's male hurricane was big enough, he'd be going in with one of these big. He'd definitely be going in with the pastel head clown.
Do you guys? This sounds like a super noob question, which I'm not far from, but I have a lesser super hurricane, female that's about 1,200 grams, and I'm not sure which direction to go. I got a little bit of quite a few things, but obviously I don't have everything. But is there anything that just pops out in your head as far as pairing with hurricane? I know clown, but anything other than that? That's
your sunset male.
I like banana clowns or banana hurricanes.
Well, I've got, so that could work.
Troy's your hurricane guy.
Yeah, I would say DM Troy and pick his brain about it.
I know what I want to do
with hurricane.
I want to make a bunch of females.
Yeah.
I got a male hurricane clown from Troy. So
my hurricane het clown girl just locked with my lace clown for the second time. So
ooh, lace and hurricane.
Yeah, she's a first timer. She's right at 1,500 grams. So you know, fingers crossed. We'll see what happens.
Ooh, lace for sure.
Hey, I just looked. I'm off the 23rd, 24th, and 25th of April, and I am not on call for swap.
Sounds like you're going to come to Arlington.
Fucking right.
I just have to get my lessons figured out.
Tell those kids to get one of those, like those little horses on springs. They'll be fine.
I'll get them the horses with the horse head and the stick.
Yeah. Don't they actually have a legit competition for those people? Like it's a real deal where they have the stick and they go around and they like jump obstacles. Have you not
They
seen this?
do. It's like a
Yeah.
whole thing. It's like dance moms. Like the moms get crazy. Like, oh yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's funny.
They set up like all sorts of like different things for them to go over. It actually looks like a competition.
Looks dumb.
Yeah, sounds
I
terrible.
mean, I'm not saying that it's not. I didn't say that it was a good thing.
I got a stick with a big foam head on it.
Yeah. It's just LARPing. Cowboys.
Yeah, that hurricane clown that I got from Troy is gonna go to every female.
What's he weighing right now, David? What's he at?
Jack.
Hey Troy, if you have any spots you're taking for any kind of lace clown or lace hat clown, you gotta let me know.
Yeah, I did my lace clown to a shatter female. I did my lace clown to the hurricane het clown. I did my lace clown to a pastel het clown. And there's one other one down there. I think it's like a banana fire. Might be a banana firefly het clown.
Ooh. Okay.
Wow.
Where was that?
I'll double check that, man. But yeah, dude, I always try to say this, and obviously this is public, but I always try to, maybe let people in, like my circle in a little, before the public, before Morph Market, like whether it's a message or whatever, or hey, this clutch hatched kind of thing. And so certainly, man, if I can help out a friend, first, I'd want to do so.
Yeah, we both love lace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same here. I love it.
Lace is amazing.
Almost 300 grams, Troy.
All right, yeah. Do you have any females, David, that you think that could possibly just go midsummer even? Like you get him to 450, 500 in the next few months?
A pastel clown. I mean, I got a bunch of shit that he could go to.
Yeah.
I have a Exanic pinstripe female. I'd even stick him to that big ivory just to get yellow belly in them. I love hurricanes and yellow belly.
Yeah.
I have lots of shit. OD Extreme Gene, Angie Calico. I got a bunch of shit.
I have a straight hurricane girl too that I took my my pastel desert ghost het clown to, so it'll only make pos hats, but it is what it is.
All right.
I don't know if I've seen a hurricane desert ghost. Has anybody?
I think I've seen one, and I think that Hans. Yeah, I think Hans shows one. Again, I think you'll probably see more of that this year from other people.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I have a lot of stuff you can go to. I have a lot of stuff anything can go to. So I could have probably around 50 breeder females, proven breeders right now. And then I probably have another 30 to 40 females that could probably go by this fall.
Why haven't you bought a male, Dave?
I have a lot of males.
No, I mean something that could start going to some of that stuff.
Well, it's all I have Aiden's pastel clown. I have a hypo champagne lemon blast. All my pied het clown. I got a lot of stuff that can go to them, but most of my major males I'll be using next year. But I don't want to buy anything big to breed with, because everything I need is going to be really, really expensive, like super expensive.
Yeah, and you're broke.
Yeah, I'm always broke. But Liz has got some more. She has some males that are coming to me yet. Once it's warmer. Nothing too big for those two breeder males, but
Hey, I'll pick them up for you, buddy.
Yeah, we're super close.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but I have that pied head hypo male. I forgot what that other little male was for him.
And David, I'll pick up anything you want from Troy too. That's only like 3 hours away, so
It's a super pastel butter GHI with a dinker gene.
Oh,
I think
you
it's
me?
Yeah.
a super pastel butter GHI with some yellow gene, dinker gene. I think it's like Spectre Spark.
You have Dave. I have Troy.
I don't feel like I should have to choose.
And I forgot what that other is from Royer.
Ballers. I will definitely take my lace to some yellow belly stuff if I'd be interested in yellow belly lace at counter visual. Yeah, so I have a couple yellow belly things that are coming up, and so that would be first time moms that are really close. They're like 1,400 grams. I may start pairing them anyways and continue to feed. So I'm also taking my Wookiee pinstripe yellow belly to some stuff as well. Like I think that might be some fun key stuff out of that thing too.
Yeah, put my name on that list, Troy.
Yeah, I think the
I
Wookiee
definitely
stuff
need a
will be fun if you work with much lace. I have not. So I got my lace clown from Will at RCR. And to be honest, like at the time, I had saw a decent amount of lace stuff for sale, but just never really pulled the trigger. I didn't really think I should have probably looked harder because I think had I and then got this clown, I would have liked to even just had just some lace, just to make some super lace or whatever you want to say, white lace, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I've been told it's hard to work because it gets easily drowned out. Yeah, Will is the guy. As far as who has a decent amount of lace stuff. I certainly can't contest to that.
Yeah, our first one we picked up was a fire lace, and that guy, he actually bred to death. We only put him to one female, but I don't know what happened. He prolapsed or whatever, but he literally had his outsides or insides on the outside, and it was terrible. But anyway, I'm half tempted to think that he was actually a white lace because of the 3 viable eggs we got a super fire lace, an Enchi lace, and a fire lace. Now, either we hit really killer odds or it was a white lace. So, but I tell you what, even Enchi lace is fucking badass.
Yeah, it is.
Nick, do you know who you got that from? If it could potentially been a super or white lace?
I got it from Matt Lee from ML Exotics.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Are you talking about my fire lace?
Yeah, Jules' fire lace.
The love of my life.
Yeah, that was the first snake she fell in love with, and the fucking thing died. Oh man! But at least we got babies from it, But
yeah.
And it was one of those things where he sent me a picture from Tinley because he was looking at other snakes, and it was one that he wasn't looking at, and I was like, if you don't come home with that snake, don't come home. Like you're coming home, like bring that home. I don't care what other snakes you get. Wow.
That thing's getting huge
already. Wow.
That's one of our babies.
Awesome. Gosh, those calicos turned out so good.
That was a lace.
This is not a calico.
I thought it was one of the calicos.
Oh, is that
I didn't get any calicos. Hardy did, not me.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna shit too.
All over the camera.
Didn't this the fucker that shit on me when I unboxed them?
I don't know which one it was. That thing is getting beasty.
I forgot that happened. I can't believe how big it is, though.
Yeah, that thing's getting big, man.
See the Enchi in them?
Yeah.
Enchi fire lace.
Send it back.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, you
waiting
can
for that.
order our PayPal. That's fine.
Hey, Dave, so you're up there. You're over there with. Are you sure you talk to Miguel a lot? What's your opinion? I don't even know if you have any, but on the Zuwadi stuff, do you like it, or do you have any?
Yeah, I like it, but I always joke around with Miguel. I just call it a Mojave. So I just told him that he pays a lot for a Mojave.
I do it to him too all the time.
But no, I actually like it. I saw a lot of his stuff that he's put into it, and I'll probably pick up something probably this year.
I was
Yeah,
actually watching. I was watching
super
some
impressive.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I was watching some of his videos with the the NR, the mandarins, and
Yeah.
that shit's nice.
Yeah, I fucked up. I fucked up a couple of years ago. I was gonna take one of his mandarins, and I was like, nah, I don't want to go that route. And now I kick myself in the ass for it. So I should have done it.
I got a pairing right now. It's a Mandarin ODYB Enchi to just a female pied. So if I get anything out of there, I'll let you know.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna put him in some other stuff too, but that's the only one I picked out for him. But
yeah, but you can't go wrong with that. That's
No.
That's
Andrew,
awesome.
I have a Mandarin het clown Posset hypo that I actually got in a breeder loan, but it's a pretty sweet setup for me and him. And and then Hardy, same with you, man. I passed on Mandarin a few years ago, and I really kicked myself for it. But Andrew, I took it to not just the clown side of things, but I took it to a pied as well, just to make some hets, and then obviously the Posset clown, but Posset hypo. But
yeah, I was over there at Miguel's, with his Mandarin stuff. I just, when it's a single gene, it just isn't that impressive. So but man, once the super hits and started putting it in different things, it was like crap.
Yeah,
I fucked that one up. So.
The female I got from Jeremy, or is Jeremy at Reptile Ranch, Florida Reptile Ranch, or is it
I know it's
Mike.
Yes,
is it Mike? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Mike.
I was way off. I got a female from him, a Firefly Enchi that's at about 1,000, 1,100 grams. So that's what I'm praying. I mean, those are the only two mandarins I have, but I'm praying for some supers because, like you said, that was one of the snakes that I first saw. I was just like, holy shit, I gotta do that someday.
What is that? Kenny's snake?
This is Hardy's snake.
That thing's sweet.
Wow, it's like a freaking highlighter.
Yeah.
The black contrast is crazy. What is that?
That was my boy. I had to fucking talk him into buying it.
He had to talk me into buying it. Then I get it and I send it to Brian Gundy, and he's like, "That's the best example of gold blush I've ever seen in Cyprus."
Oh, gold blush. That's sweet.
Got him in the Pastave.
Hardy, did you get your who did you pick up your gold blush stuff from? If you can tell me.
I got it from Brian.
Okay.
Yeah, so me and Brian are really good friends, and my gold blush line is his top gold blush line. I got his actual backup breeder is what I got.
Okay.
So
he didn't want to talk to me about it until he found out it was from Dave.
Who
cared about? The only thing Gundy cared about is where that snake came from.
There's a lot of people that have talked to him, and until you find out there's certain people, then he'll actually talk to him, because there's a lot of stuff out there. I'm not going to say who it is, but there's a lot of stuff out there advertises gold blush, and it just isn't, because gold blush is really hard to see it, and there's some stuff out there. I just keep my mouth shut because that's just the way I am, but I just oh fuck, this is giving gold blush a bad name right here. So
is there?
She's just starting to shed.
Yeah, without saying any names, is there somebody at Arlington that sets up and sells gold blush?
I'm not sure. I haven't been to Arlington, so.
That sucks.
But there is some stuff out there. You'll see it. It's gold blush, and you look at it, and it's like, no, it's not. I mean, you saw that example. There's when you get gold blush into something. I know Tom's got gold blush. I know Nick and Joel's has a possible gold blush. That one is I'm on the borderline with.
Right.
But you could see it, but it's really hard to see. It's kind of hard to explain. I know Brian, he just has the eye for it. So
golden showers for gold blush.
There it is.
I think I saw somebody's table that were advertising Mojave gold blush, but I certainly didn't. Again, I'm not a gold blush guy, so I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, but I would have had a hard time thinking that it was anything more than a Mojave.
If you look on my page, I posted my Mojave Gold Blush stuff.
I'll take a look at that. Yeah.
You can see the gold all up in it. I mean, it's nice. I mean, you could tell.
Does it
I
work
think
a lot
Tom,
like
I think that-
Does it work a lot like an enhancer? Like it's
Yeah.
it's a color.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's basically an enhancer.
Mm.
Yeah, I have a low expression female from Brian and a high expression female from Brian. And you could really see the nose spots, and she's just really freaking bright.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, I don't know where time went, but we're gonna call it. We
He said screw it.
gotta get
He's
up
like,
early
do whatever
tomorrow.
you want.
So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this now. Maybe if we can get things straightened out for Arlington, that'd be pretty badass. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about flying down there now. So
yeah, I'd love to hang out with all you guys down there. So
Yeah, that'd be rad.
great.
Tom, you going?
Not
there's
now. Not this
that's,
time around.
the snake Tom has, Troy. That's the Gold Blush cypress.
Cypress.
Okay.
So if you know anything about cypress, that you could definitely see the Gold Blush in it.
Mm-hmm.
It certainly is pretty.
it's shitty lighting because Tom is a troll. Apparently, he can't turn it.
Hey, it's pretty bad when this is my lighting in my office right here. Where is it? Right here. And it's better than Tom's.
Fuck it, Tom.
Call him
You
out,
all.
Dave. Call him out.
Troglodyte lighting.
That's about the only snake I can ID. Came from
Oh,
Dave
yeah.
Hardy.
I told him I didn't have a fucking clue, and I sent it to him.
He said
I can
yes.
tell you it's Huffman. It's Huffman and black pastel and pastel. Other than that, I don't know what else is in there.
He's definitely going into blue, so he's actually a little dull right now.
Right.
Hardy, is it like so would it be like a black pearl?
Which one?
The one that David just had? You said it's Huffman
no.
and black pastel.
Pastel. It's almost like a siren, I guess you would call it.
Okay.
Maybe? No, siren cinnamon, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to
I'm
think
not
like
sure.
how that goes.
So here was the pairing. The pairing is a black pastel, firefly, flutter, yellow belly, hypo. Bred to a pastel, or bred to a Huffman het hypo.
I think I remember me and you chatting about them, and I know that Rocco Pass has a similar pairing. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I kept the female, which is really white with a white ringer. I don't know if you ever saw it on my picture, but
That's one I wanted.
it's a white snake with the white ringer on it. And then David got the other male. I don't know what's in them, but what's that one, Tom?
Black pastel, firefly, butter, yellow belly, ghost. The Hoffman had ghost. Yeah, those are cool snakes.
I have to talk to you
What
about.
is that, Tom?
It's GHI Pewter from Nick and Jules.
Wow.
It's nice.
Yeah, dig.
Wow. I love that. It's
Yeah,
got
remember,
that
that's
dark
why I picked-
outline.
That's why
so
I picked this
cool.
one, because that dark outline in her.
You see her?
I feel like they're getting better with age
Yeah.
too.
Oh, they are. They definitely are.
Awesome.
There's the sister to the
Oh,
male
yeah.
I just showed you.
That was the other one that popped out of that clutch right there. So that one looks ghost. And
Yep, she's a hypo. She's a ghost.
okay.
Yeah.
I have to talk to you about Huffman because I have a Huffman Orange Dream and I don't know shit about it. I probably watched some video in the beginning and decided I
I know.
needed that gene. And yeah, and I don't know shit about it. So I might have to hit you up on the side about that to learn a little bit more.
I know nothing really about Huffman either, other than I wanted to make slicks. And the only thing that I could make with the slick was breeding that male to it. And it just fucked everything up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just because he had so much shit in him, stuff was popping out that I wasn't even planning, and I was like,
Wow.
"Oh fuck, I don't even know what this stuff is."
Yeah.
Wow. That one is looking really good.
Yeah,
No,
she's still a slow grower. She's eating like a champ now, but she's just a slow grower. I mean, she's still tiny.
She's
But you can
gorgeous.
see she's nice and full. You know, she's just tiny. But yeah, she's gorgeous. And this is GHI Lesser from Nick and Jules.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
never given that to come.
That's a G-
That's nice.
that's just a GHI lesser.
Yeah, Het Ghost.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, that one's clean as hell.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. Again, that's why I picked it.
Dave, you should see the sire, the GHI
He's
lesser.
got
we have.
something else going
He's a
on.
bad-
He's crazy.
He throws the darkest, crispest GHIs that I've ever seen.
You should go grab that one because it's like he's
Well, again, I
insane.
mean, look how clean
I'll get him.
the dorsal patterning is. I mean,
Yeah,
insane.
because we were like going through our males and stuff, and we're like, oh, we have some single gene males that we could probably part with. But then we open his, and it's just a GHI, but he's Het Ghost, but he's just like insane. We're like, we just can't get rid of him. So
I made out really well getting to pick all my girls. Well, I guess I already picked them ahead of time, but I got to make sure I made the right choices in person. So
yeah, we gave you the first pick.
There's a Nivial girl, GHI, my Walmart shopping buddy. I've left her in my jacket pocket one day. It took her to Walmart.
In your pocket.
I know.
Well, because I wore a zip-up jacket and I, clean tub. I just stick her in my pocket, clean the tub out. And I think it was actually the day Nick called me and was talking to me. One of these guys called me and talked to me. I went outside, smoked a cigarette. She's still in my pocket. And then we left and went to Walmart. And I'm walking around in Walmart. And then Jody was with me then. And she looks at me. She's like, "You got another fucking rat in your pocket?"
Oh, right.
And I went, "No." And I pulled her out. I'm like, "It's a ball python." I did that
Like
twice.
black and gold.
Oh wow, that's
Like,
sweet.
really good representation of GHI.
When we first hatched this out, I had who was it? SoCal offered me $1,000 for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a GHI.
Nick, what's your pairing?
From this,
Mm-hmm.
it was a GHI lesser to a pewter ghost.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So he's just GHI Het Ghost.
Well,
But
unless you see something else.
Where does that yellow come from? I mean, it's like really bright. I feel
Yeah,
like
it's like gold.
He's literally gold, black and gold.
Yeah. He's got a really cool big splotch on his, like a big break in his dorsal too. I don't know if I can get it.
So it's GHI to a pastel cinnamon
ghost. GHI lesser to a pastel cinnamon ghost.
GHI lesser. All right.
Yeah, and he's a monster breeder. We brought him to quite a few things this year, which we're excited to.
Not this guy, but the GHI lesser.
Right,
obviously.
right. His dad.
Yeah, I love this snake. I told Jules, I'm like, I don't want to get rid of him.
We can't.
He's too cool.
Yeah, no, he's gorgeous. Don't ever get rid of him.
There's Nick's baby.
And then
And yeah.
It's hard to see him on here.
Huh?
Yeah.
The one you made me sell.
I don't know
Got a
what
pretty
you're
bright
talking
dorsal.
about.
I wanted
I
wanted to keep that one too, and she made me sell it to David.
This is the black pewter cypress from Dave.
What did we figure out him? GHI Enchi lesser?
Man, that shark
Yes.
too, Tom.
What was that, Jules?
I said it's a really sharp snake.
Yeah.
Clean.
I like that.
He's gotten better with age for sure. Like he just keeps looking better and better.
Yeah.
Is all your GHI stuff from that one male, Jules?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's so cool. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if he has something else going on, but he throws some really crazy stuff. The whole clutch was really crazy. I'll forward you. We took a picture of the clutch. It was like one of those things where we were kind of like surprised at how awesome the clutch was when we cut it. So
Yeah, that's interesting. 'Cause I have some GHI, but nothing that looks like that.
yeah, it's weird. So
Then-
we just kind of threw him to a few more things this year to see what we get. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
And then here's the sister to that black pewter cypress. Another black pewter cypress. Bitch.
Super pretty.
I'm actually showing snakes off, and I don't do that shit.
I know.
I do it in private video
I feel
chat.
honored.
There's a best dressed ball. I don't know if you can see her very good. Come on, get in there.
Oh, here's Dad. Yeah, he's just cool.
Banana hurricane.
Here's Dad.
Oh, banana hurricane. Okay, I see it now. Wow.
So he's supposedly just GHI lesser.
And actually, he threw. We had one cinnamon in that clutch. Everything else had GHI.
Yes. Yeah, like heavy GHI.
Yeah, so out of 8 or 10 eggs, we had one.
Where is your phone?
Hey,
Oh.
David, is that banana hurricane, right? Is there?
Yeah, Blaze.
Does the banana purple it a little bit with hurricane? Is there any like shades of purple to it or no?
Actually, she does. And what do you
It almost
think
looks
the Blaze?
chocolate or
It's
something.
Blaze too.
Oh, he's-
And then when I got her, I thought she was
Yeah.
yellow belly, and Troy's like, "Well, there is specter in the breeding." So I think she's a banana Blaze specter hurricane, or however you want to say it. But yeah, she's really lavender. And towards the sides, when you get down towards the bottom, and the yellow, and the flaming, and the white and yellow come up. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not used to YouTube, but you can see where it's more of a brownish look, where the yellow and the white mix,
Oh yeah, I see it.
and it goes up. So yeah, she's really lavender colored.
Andrew, I have a Russo banana hurricane pet
Oh.
clown girl, and I would say the purples, like what you're talking, I would say are probably a darker tone than normal.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah, you know what? I saw some crazy Russo stuff lately, and I don't know anything about it. I just seen some snakes, and I saw the only difference or common denominator was the Russo, and I saw maybe I got to look into that. But do you think that has anything to do with it, or you just think that?
I think Russo is a single gene by itself in a lot of combos. Typically, it maybe works as an enhancer of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
I think it can obviously color mutate and things and some pattern. Whether it's playing into the banana hurricane, part of color. Because God, geez, I have a banana Russo too. That's not hurricane.
See, I want to see your
compare
banana
those
Russo.
two. Yeah, I'll compare them. I'll get a picture, like a side by side.
Because I
Okay.
want to see your banana Russo so I can compare it to the banana heck clown you sent me. She's in
Right on.
shed, so
All right.
it's hard to
Mhm.
see her. She's in shed. Troy sent me some nice bananas. She's big too. Holy shit.
Is that the spark?
Yeah, that's the gravel spark. Yeah.
Gravel.
Yeah.
I love bypasses.
I kind of
What they-
regret getting rid of her now.
I think
Yeah, I think
sweet.
you do. She's definitely getting better as she grows too. I mean, she is fucking straight gorgeous.
$3.95, Troy,
It's like a highlighter down
Oh,
her
nice.
back.
on a banana heck
Yeah.
clown.
I think I fucked up and got rid of her. Damn it.
Hardy, don't you hate that when like somebody like sends you an updated pic of an animal you sold them and you're like, thanks.
Did you see the picture I posted today of the Cypress jigsaw?
Hmm.
I did. I made that one earlier this year, and Miguel took it. So I kind of regretted it. So I posted it today. Like, fuck.
I told you, man. We're just when I come out there, we'll just go rob Miguel. It's good.
I know. Me and Tom has a plan to break in there and get it back. So
Can I go?
We're robbing that shit. Yeah, of course you can, Andrew. Come on.
Just don't take the snakes he plans on sending me.
I'm probably going to, because if he's sending them to you, undoubtedly it's good stuff. So,
But yeah, I kind of regretted, getting rid of her to him. So, but you can't keep them all,
Come on, that damn line.
right?
There's
Just
a
like
pastel.
that gold blush, the gold blush cypress that Tom got. I didn't want to get rid of them, but I had no need for them at all. Zero.
Settle down.
Yeah, he was showing me that one last night, and it's much more impressive on the full screen.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful in person. I have a cypress Mojave gold blush. So, and then I also have a pastel cypress Mojave gold blush female.
Wow.
So I didn't have any need for them. So, and I know Casey really wanted some gold blush stuff. So
It's because of Casey, not Tom.
It was a pastel bypass. Tom, here's
No,
a pastel bypass.
yeah. I always forget what that combo is. So,
Pet hide.
yeah, that's
So
gorgeous.
pastel, gravel, spark, cat hide.
Hey, I know you brought that other girl out, Tom. Ask Troy if he can ID it a little bit.
Oh, the what we believe is the firefly butter ghost.
Yeah, I
That
think
one?
so. She came out kind of weird. It was another one out of that same breed. So I passed her on.
I just call her Ghost Girl.
Yeah, I think it's so clean.
Oh, dude, it is.
That's the one that looks Desert Ghost, right? That I was saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you guys think it's a firefly ghost?
Firefly butter ghost is what we think.
It might be hard to tell. That thing looks straight Desert Ghost, full screen.
Yeah, she came out really bitchin' looking.
All right, gentlemen,
So
we're gonna bail on you. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. I know it's late.
Later, Jules.
There, guys.
Love you guys.
Later,
See you guys.
Take it easy, guys.
And that's
Talk
the
to you guys
same
later.
breeding as my two, right, Dave?
Yes, that was out of that same breeding.
So black
wild?
pastel, firefly, butter, yellow belly, and ghost to a Huffman het ghost.
Oh, it's out
I
of
don't
that
think
thing.
I don't think she picked up the Huffman. So
I'll send if I remember, Troy, I'll send you some actual good still shots of her tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean,
So
I would. I mean, it's clean, man. Being a firefly ghost and maybe even being yellow belly. I mean, it's clean. That thing is clean.
Yeah.
that's another one I kicked myself in the fucking ass for getting rid of. But
You know,
Oh,
if
well.
you want to make any more mistakes, I'm not that far away.
Hey, Andrew, go fuck yourself.
so
Hey,
I do.
hey.
I have another one from the same dad. It looks just like her, real clean like that, but it has Mojave in it. So
Ooh.
me and Justin were
Tom just
talking, and
creamed his
Justin
pants.
believes that she's a firefly Mojave ghost. And you got to see her; she's like clean, just like that one.
And why didn't I know about that one? I don't even think
Oh,
I've seen that
that
snake.
one
Dave.
100 times.
Tom's got flow right now. He's so mad.
I showed you that one 100 times, man. It's the one every time we talk, I show you.
I've seen that one a
He's
lot.
not paying attention. He doesn't pay attention. You need to. Yeah.
I've never tried to get it though. It just seems like something I try and weasel away from you.
Yeah.
Probably have.
Yeah, I won't get rid of her. She's too fucking clean.
Well, when we rob Miguel, I might rob you after. So
I love all my KRG shit.
Oh, that's what you know. What? Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. Holy shit! I saw it maybe 6-7 months ago, and I forget what combo it was in, but it was amazing, and it had my attention ever since. Not really talked about. Can't find a lot of info. I found two recently. I was looking at that are supposedly KRG, but I don't know a ton about that gene. You have a decent amount of it, David?
Yeah, I have. I don't know how many I have.
I'm gonna make a recommendation, Andrew, and
2
I'm
males
sure
and
that
4 females.
and I'm sure David will concur.
What?
Liz, KE Royals.
Huh?
Liz, KE Royals, KRG. Go there.
But I can't. I saw that they only feed soft furs.
Oh, I have like 30 some snakes from Liz, and I don't feed soft furs.
Oh, really? Wait, was it her or was it? Because they list. I'm always just paranoid about buying them because they said they have them listed as that's they're eating. But
no, everything from Liz I have eats rats.
Maybe it was somebody else I was thinking of. I thought it was Katie Royals.
No, she has ASFs.
Oh, okay.
But I think the only thing I ever had a problem with getting onto rats was that awesome hypo pinstripe holdback she sent me. She took maybe 3 feedings to actually eat a rat. But that's everything I got from Liz, and I had probably 30 snakes from her.
Yeah, all you got to do is starve them out. They'll start eating rats.
Yeah.
I didn't starve them, but she ate. But yeah, I have 6 KRG from her now.
Okay.
So even Liz will say, either buy from her or buy from Jim Holt.
Yeah, Jim Holt, Fox Valley Reptiles. Yeah,
that was the other one I saw. Yeah, those are 2 people. Those another person I saw that had purchased a snake from the past. He had one that's KRG, one that's possible KRG. So I was kind of hesitant.
Liz has some nice KRG males for sale right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have 1 KRG female. And my next KRG will definitely be coming from Liz.
No, she's got like some black pastel KRG, like Osset Pied or something.
That one is sweet that she had. I think it's like $1,400 or something. I forget what else is in it, but it's like black pastel. I don't know if Mojave's in it or not, but it was pretty badass. The
one's 100% head hypo.
Yeah,
66% head pied.
Okay, I think Fox Valley might have the one that's like 1,000-gram male. I think it's Het Clown or Het, not DG. Maybe it's DG. I don't know which one it is, but it's really reduced pattern. It's just got some. I forget what's in it. Sorry, I should have brought it up.
If Jim has one for sale, it's probably either Het Clown or Het Pied.
Okay.
Maybe
more likely Het Pied. That's what it was.
Yeah. I have the black pastel KRG, 100% Het Pied from Liz, the one I always post. And then I got black pewter, lesser calico paradox. He's pos Het Pied.
Hey, David. Do you have a list or something on your shoulder? Like, look it up. Every time you say it, you look over. Aren't you outside?
Oh, yeah, I saw it. I get nervous when I'm outside. I got big cats out here. You got to be on late night chats out here when we come out. Take a piss or something. We got some links and a couple. There's a cougar.
When I come out to take a piss.
I was out there one night pissing behind my truck, and I was on a video chat with Max, and something came crashing out of a tree and took out a wrought iron trellis. And this is something I'll stand on to push into the ground. Came out the next morning and it's folded over flat. It crushed it. And I'm like, nope, I'm in the carport. So I'm like looking all over the place when I'm out here. I hear a noise and I'm like looking. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna bail on you guys as well. So
Troy, thank you for hopping in again, and really enjoying you hopping in these things, man.
Yeah,
awesome.
It's always a good time. I plan to probably try to go live tomorrow from the Minneapolis show and spend some time, maybe walk around some tables, and maybe we can talk to some breeders and stuff. So hopefully I can hop on there tomorrow.
That'd be awesome. I'll hit you up too on the side about that stuff you mentioned.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, we'll definitely keep in touch, guys. I'll talk to you later.
All right,
thanks, Troy.
All
right,
see you guys.
I would say I'm going to be jumping off soon too. My phone's down by 10% or down to 10% now. So,
Dave, I just want to point out that you're in a car with a power port that you can plug.
Hold on. I fucked up and forgot my damn charger. So I'm using the USB port out of the truck, and it doesn't charge fast enough. Yeah. So
the stream overpowers it.
Yeah, I went from, I think I was sitting at about 70% when we started, and I'm down to, I'm at 10% now, so.
Yeah, it goes fast when you're trying to use the USB in there.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm lucky is I got this government MiFi. If not, I wouldn't be able to get on.
Yeah, for sure.
Because out here, there's no reception at all.
Oh. Tom, we lost you.
Yeah, he's
On that same note as I just said to Troy, man, I appreciate you coming into these things lately, man. Coming out of your shell.
Yeah, no, I've been meaning to go on more. I just haven't.
People are actually going to know what you look like.
People aren't going to want to know what I look like. Look at that mug.
I was going to say you're probably going to lose customers, but I mean, at least people will know you.
That's true.
I'll keep buying. I'll keep buying from you, Dave. No worries.
Yeah, me too, Dave.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Well, cool. I'm going to jump off here, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, nice meeting you.
All right.
Dave, thanks as always, man.
Take
Talk
care.
to you later, brother. I'll call you. Call me tomorrow sometime after you get home.
Okay.
All right, later, bro.
Later.
Yeah.
And then there was 3.
Except there's only 2 faces on here because you dipped out on the video part.
You know, maybe I'm doing something that I don't want on camera.
I have the tablet here, and it's not froze. My phone is froze though. We kept doing that on the live.
How old's your
With,
tablet, Dave? Id.
Huh?
How old is your tablet, David?
I don't know. It's got it with the phone. Not that old.
Came with
Wait.
the house.
You said the tablet's frozen, right? Not
No,
the
the phone's froze.
phone.
I'm froze. We're all froze. Troy's still on there. Dave's still on there.
So you probably have an iPhone, don't you?
No,
No?
that's 10 plus.
Oh, okay. Fair
That's
enough.
why. That's why, Tom.
No, screw you, man. My Note 20 is the shit.
Yeah. So you got the one good one?
Dude, I mean, you're talking about, Mr. iPhone over there, apparently. You forgetting where iPhone gets, a good chunk of their parts from? Samsung.
I like my Samsungs.
I like my Samsung TV.
Where do you think that Gorilla Glass came from? Where do you think some of the processors come from?
I'm not doubting their ability to provide quality components, but
Oh, just to put them together is what you're questioning. Got you.
just apparently
like my
the
Vizio
Chinese
TV.
kids are a little bit better at assembling than the South Koreans, apparently.
Because I mean, Samsung's the lion and Apple's the sheep, dude.
Okay, let's be real.
Just saying.
I have to rep Apple even though I don't want to, but I have to because they're so goddamn expensive, so I have to justify it somehow.
Oh, it's like a status symbol. I got you.
Well, not really.
Samsung wasn't cheap.
Yeah, Samsung's not cheap either. Jesus Christ. But Apple just.
And I have no
mean,
problem spending money.
I don't mind Apple's. I don't mind their products nowadays. They've gotten much better. But I just hate how they operate. I can't deal with it.
See, I'm very not tech savvy, so Apple's always been super intuitive for me. And Samsung's, I'm like, why is there 4 photo albums, or why is there all this other shit?
Okay,
It just doesn't appeal to my brain.
the funny thing about that is Apple's to actually use them are so much more complicated than the Android devices. But everybody has that same reply though. Everybody thinks Apples are so much easier to use, and in actuality, they're not. If you get down to
They're
it,
hard.
Subjective. But well, apparently yours is working great right now, so it's a good advertisement for it.
I'm not on mine. I'm on a computer, dude.
Oh, is it a Mac or a PC?
It's a PC,
There you go.
and my camera works. I just have it off.
Oh,
See, I like this tablet
Sponge
better than I like
bathing?
the Apple tablet we have.
See?
oh, I see what you're saying. I got what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Well, like Casey's new iPad that we got a couple months ago when we upgraded phones. That thing's awesome. I do like it.
Oh yeah, was it one of the Pro?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think sick. I got one of those.
Yeah, because she had an old one, and with all the social media shit and trying to do stuff, it's just a pain in the ass.
Processor's pretty sick, and I can't even justify having one though because I'm not using probably 95% of what its capabilities are. but it is pretty nice. But yeah, man, David, you showed off a lot of snakes. I haven't seen.
Who, me?
No, David.
Oh, David, yeah. David, I'm impressed. I'm impressed that you're here and that you were showing off snakes. I feel special. I feel privileged.
So you got to be on with like me and Max at night. Usually after Kenny dips out and goes to bed, Max and I get on and start talking.
Well, you've invited me once, and then that was it. I don't get invited to all the cool kid groups anymore.
I know.
It's cool. I'll talk to you for 5 hours on end or 6.
Yeah, and then we'll notice it and we'll be like, yeah, it's fucking 6:00 a.m. here. I'm going to bed. Fuck you. And then you still text me, you prick fuck.
No, I didn't. I just sent you well wishes with your mutt.
And then like 3 other messages after that.
They were just quick little, no reply required. I'm on David's sleeping schedule, so I'm probably the same way.
I don't sleep.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, I don't either. This is easily the third. I'm sure it's more than that, but the third night I've been up doing this kind of shit. But it's
we need to get monetized so you can start getting paid for it.
I know, that'd be awesome. I'd love to get monetized. I mean, we're off to a good start. I mean, let me see. I don't know. Let's see what our followers. We're at let's see, we were at 110 before, but I know I got at least one more subscriber.
We got 3 people.
Wow, we actually got 8 more subscribers during this live.
Oh, no shit. That's
awesome. I'm at 118 subscribers with 2 videos up and now 2 lives. 3 lives.
Hey, so are you using that Husbandry Pro app?
We are. I told you that the other night. We downloaded it. Casey hasn't plugged anything into it yet.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hopefully, I don't know. Sometime next. Obviously, we keep winding up doing shit. I was supposed to go get hibachi for dinner tonight, and TJ had that live, so
dude, that was so rad.
That kind of took precedent.
I was overwhelmed for him. I was like, Jesus Christ, like getting too many gifts on Christmas. It's like, how do you process it?
He got burnt out, man. He was like,
I just had a damn snake crawling around.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Wait, outside or inside?
In here. Pastel butter, blackhead, Gene head hypo female. Fucking son of a bitch.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Did it bite you?
No.
Oh.
I don't know how the fuck she's getting out of her tub.
I'm glad to be in David's. Well, I think I'm in David's circle anyway, and I'm pretty glad of that, because when he starts producing some shit, it's gonna be mind blowing.
It's gonna be like a grenade.
I don't know what the fuck.
There's quite a few people. Well, not quite a few, but there's a handful of people I've come across that when their stuff matures, it's probably going to be pretty crazy. The volume of quality that they're going to be spitting out.
What's funny is the majority of my stuff that's growing up is like nothing spectacular. It's not like it's crap, but it's not spectacular or anything. The majority of my like really like exciting stuff is, adult, subadult, almost breeding or breeding. Because again, our direction was just kind of like
what the hell's going
whatever
on?
For a while. And then, we started getting into some of the more, nicer high-end stuff. And to me, it's just like pointless. Like I got all these females that I've been growing up and, putting money into, to feed. And so my plan is I'm just gonna, I'll just make sure I keep upgrading, getting some powerhouse males to put to them to keep the females relevant for the next, early, probably like 3 years. And obviously I'll be upgrading females during that time too, but when it comes down to it, it was just a better plan than trying to get rid of stuff I've had and been growing up and whatnot. you know, like my single gene GHI girl again. She's going to my has gone to my the pastel banana Mojave clown. So I mean, those hets are going to be insane.
Yeah.
You know, so
So I said I can't wait till next year.
yeah, I'm pretty excited for me. I'm pretty excited for this year. I'm even more excited for next year though. Um, again, I'll talk about it. There's only 12 people in here, 11 people in here, and plus us. I haven't really talked about it before. There's a couple people who know, but I'll be I should be into sunsets later this year. Um, well, I will be. It's not I should be. It's an I will be. Just a matter of when, and it'll be a double hets. It'll be double het clown, 100% het clown, 100% het sunsets.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the same thing, so I'm gonna have to hit you up.
Yeah, no, we
Like-
with your sunset stuff you got going on, definitely interested in doing some.
Like we were talking about before, just some
Yeah.
swaps and
Yep.
You just get the double head sunset puzzles from Miguel.
I don't know if I'm excited about that.
I'm not, especially what do you have in my morph market? 10 grand.
Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah, it's 10 grand for the pair of double head sunset puzzles.
Yeah. Honestly, if I had 10 grand, I'd probably buy them. If I had an extra 10 grand that I could just go buy something, I would probably buy them.
I wouldn't. But I mean, I'm not saying they're bad. I don't fit into what I'm trying to go for, so that's the only reason why I wouldn't. But
Yeah.
plus, I mean, they could be fucking sick, but you know, like I said, one, I don't have the eye like a lot of people do, and their experience, and I also just I'm seeing what I've seen so far with the puzzle. You know, like I said, I like a couple of the combos a lot, and then a lot I'm just like, meh.
So you should really go and look at Randy's stuff from Dark Cloud.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
got some amazing puzzle stuff, like mind blowing. And obviously Will Moreau's has some insane puzzle stuff too. But if you look at either of their stuff and it doesn't impress you and doesn't interest you, then I'd be blown away if it didn't. I mean,
No, I'm sure. Well, I've seen some of Randy's stuff, and I was really impressed. He had something that was fucking insane. Was it like an HRA puzzle or something?
That's what I want.
so I gotta answer. A buddy of mine is in here, Nate. So it's Sunset is a morph of it's a ball python morph, and as is puzzle. So I don't really know how else to explain it to you.
What was his
So
question?
they're genetic mutations. My buddy is in here. He's not a snake person. And he texted me. He said, "What in the ever living fuck is a sunset puzzle?" So
Sounds like it's a boring hobby you do in the afternoon.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
You sit in your outdoor wicker furniture, and you know, watch the sunset. Put your
I gotta figure out how that girl got out. I'm serious. That's something you don't want to get. A pastel, butter, blackhead, red gene, ringer gene, head hypo.
Where'd you get that from?
Yeah,
Where'd I get it from?
Yeah.
Some girl in Louisiana.
Was it? How long ago was this?
Last summer.
Oh, okay.
Fall.
Maybe.
I got 2 of those. I got the Black Magic. It's black pastel Mojave het albino, and I got an Orange Dream HRA female. Summer fork tongue fantasies or something like that. I don't know why I said fantasies. I might be thinking about something else, but
Something else in Louisiana?
I think it's fork tongue fantasies or fork tongue Summer Mason.
Okay. That's not the person I was thinking of. I was talking to somebody about almost the identical animal, but I didn't pull the trigger because
I got an Orange Dream HRA, the Black Magic het albino. Make sure she's in there. She is.
What's up, Carl? Got a couple buddies in here actually.
You're about to start getting shat on.
No, they love me.
Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
The other girls in there. Like, oh, sure, my Miguel Cypress are here too. Oh yeah.
So
That's
you figure out how she
no,
got her. You might have just had
unless
that. You might have just had the tub just enough forward that she could weasel her way, and push the
it
tub
was
open.
back. I think it was back.
Oh,
Just
back
put
to door.
you know.
So I don't know if you were. I think you were. You probably were because you usually in them. But our live that we did with Nick and Jules, the last live we did with them.
When was that one?
Uh,
Was it during the shit down here? The weather? Or was it before that?
no, it was just before that. It was. I think it was
Or-
during the shit with our buddy Joseph Sa.
Yeah, if it was before the storms and stuff, then I watched it.
But we had thought we lost one of our normal hatchlings from this past season
Wow.
because it just wasn't in its tub. So that was one of our slow eaters that we had to assist feed for a while, and so she's still pretty small. She got under her water dish, and she's just small enough that the water dish sits normal with her under it, and so for a week we thought she was roaming around somewhere, and she was actually in her tub. So.
I don't know what's up with her. That's weird though. Yeah, that pastel gold blush cypress from Dave. I kept leaving his tub open just a little bit. He was out 3 freaking times.
Holy shit.
And I always keep like I'm not gonna go digging around like paper towel rolls and toilet paper rolls on the floor, and I put them underneath racks and shit. So I always reach down, if I got a snake out, I'll just pick up and it's usually in there. They'll crawl inside there because it's tight, and they'll get in there. He's in there all 3 times, like 2 or 3 times he was out. Same spot every time. I'd always show him off and not push his tub all the way in.
Yeah, I haven't had the one snake that ever got out of me was from Miguel's lunch. He had Sunset, and this thing was tiny when I got it. And I searched for it for about 3 hours. I was stressed the fuck out. Not that it was the craziest snake ever, but it was still it's important. And I was walking. Now I'm frantic looking through the house, and all of a sudden I see it crawling across the floor. I'm like, "You son of a bitch!" But that was about it. Knock on wood.
Yeah, his cypress hat clown and cypress hat albino. A lot of the cypress stuff I got from Miguel was kind of small. Orange Dream, the pastel orange dream cypress is pretty huge when I got her, but some of the other stuff was kind of small and was always getting out somewhere. I'd forget to latch a top or slide a tub in just perfect. And
Have you bought quite a bit of stuff from Miguel?
oh hell
Yes, he has.
Has he?
Yeah.
probably. I don't know. I got another box coming. That's supposed to be that black pastel hypo clown, Posset DG, chocolate, yellow belly, desert ghost, head hypo male.
Oh, I love that snake.
And then that banana Mojave cypress paradox one he had up for sale. He's supposed to be coming. I think the bamboo Zmorph male and then the fire Zmorph female.
Oh, you got those?
Yeah, I think so. And then I think we're discussing a couple other ones. Probably clown pied stuff, clown hat pieds or more.
Those clown pieds that he hatched were fucking insane. Those yellow.
I think it's gonna be pied. It's pied hat clown females.
Oh, okay.
Because I got the clown hat pied. I think these are pied hat clown. So, but no, I think the nicest. Well, I should say the nicest one because the cypress shit he sent me was cool. I have like 17 cypress.
Jesus, I have one.
The nicest one he sent is the. Where is she? I don't know where the hell she's at. Keep forgetting where I put snakes. Pastel. It's the pastel spot nose, red stripe, yellow belly clown.
I've got 5 cypress. 5.
It's 4 more than me.
Miguel's are mostly het pied cypress combos.
Yeah, I was really hoping earlier this year, last year, I was really hoping to pick up a cypress clown or het clown, but all the other shit I bought, I couldn't spend the money on them.
Shit, I can't flip my camera on here. Is it working?
Yeah,
My shit's froze.
we can see you fine.
We see you.
I'll just tip it over then.
Oh yeah. And what's that?
It's clean. That's that pastel red stripe yellow belly fire clown or something.
The pastel spot nose, red stripe, yellow belly clown.
That thing is sick.
So instead of getting the black pewter, she just got the pastel. Missed out on the obviously black pastel. She had black pastel, she'd be a Pompeii, and I wouldn't fucking have her. I'm surprised I have her anyway.
I know.
And this one is a
see, that's 1 G shy. The G shy.
Orange Dream Yellow Belly Clown hep hide. Was the other clown female. She's hep hide. And the rest of it's all cypress and I forgot what else he sent.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks my scarecrow came from Miguel. I'm like, no. The scarecrow did not come from Miguel.
Not a bad problem to have.
What?
Not knowing where your stuff comes.
Yeah. Not knowing what else you got sent.
Oh, I don't know what he sent. Max is the one who knows everything I got.
I'm hoping to be at your numbers and within 2 years. And by then you'll be probably double, David.
I keep telling Max that he's ugly.
What is that?
That is a Superfly scarecrow.
Oh.
So super pastel, fire, coral glow, leopard, spot nose, clown, banana Batman. I don't know.
Can I see the banana? You have a banana Batman?
That was him. That's the scarecrow.
I couldn't see. Oh, is that what it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a Superfly, so he's super pastel, fire. Forgot your hide. My little Walmart cereal bowls. I use for hides.
I can't even think about, like, I'm just trying to think of the number in my head of what that snake must have cost.
Which one?
The
Scarecrow.
scarecrow.
Oh, I thought you meant the girl from Miguel. There he is.
What's a male? See, and it's hard
Super
to guess.
pastel, fire, coral glow, leopard, spot nose, banana, or clown. I mean,
See, it's hard to tell too because you buy multiple animals, so I'm sure you got a deal there.
and his brother is. I'll have his Gotham brother too.
But if I was to guess, I would probably say 10 grand.
For him,
Yeah.
when I talked to Justin about him, he's like, "Shit, something like that would be on my site if it was actually ever for sale for about 8,500 to 10." But no, I didn't pay that for him. You know better than that.
Yeah. I'm saying retail. I mean, again, it's hard to guess what you would pay for it because, again, you do buy. So
I think he's ugly as shit. I think he's horrible. I love the snake. Obviously, he's a genetic powerhouse, but I mean, he could have did without the super pastel.
of course, I mean, but like my pastel banana Mojave clown male, he's not the greatest looking snake. From a distance, he just looks like a banana because all of his pattern is very, 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 very faint. As a hatchling, he was wild. If you look at Billy's morph market and you look at his sold listings, I mean, the thing as a hatchling was insane looking, purple and orange, but as it grew, the colors faded. But again, it's still a nice little powerhouse. And obviously with the plans that we have him for, which is mainly the Batman stuff, it's it'll be amazing.
What's that?
Pastel Orange Dream Cypress. That's one of the Cypress girls from Miguel.
Nice.
And yeah, she's drinking my essential $20 a case water. So I did. We didn't have any water, didn't have electricity, didn't have a shit here. So what I normally do is, if I won't drink the water, my snakes won't drink it. I'm not joking. So what
same here.
That's what I do too.
My snakes only get bottled water.
Same
I
here.
will not drink the tap water. So what I'll do is I'll take the tap water, I'll boil it, let it cool, then I'll fill the gallon jugs up with it, then bring it and set it in the gallon jugs in the snake room. Well, we ran out of water. And most people know that I'm like a 10-pound a day coffee drinker. So I drank up all my snake water. We used up like 20 gallons of water because I have a few thousand gallons of fish tanks. So we had just filled up the big garbage cans full of water because I was going to do big water changes. So I had those. So there, there's toilet water, there's bath water. We had all the water we needed. And plus, I moved here from Minnesota, so I'm like, this snowstorm, I don't want to downplay it, but it's nothing to us. It's everyday life in Minnesota.
Yep.
So when they said, Arctic blast for Texas and the coldest in history and all this and that, I made sure we had everything extra. I always got food. I always have everything we need. And then for the greenhouses, we have generators. We'd have those generators for the greenhouses and shit. So I had all that set up. Then I have one for the house.
How big's your property?
I live in town. It's
okay.
Not that big, but I have another place where I have commercial greenhouses, 28 by 80s.
Oh, really?
But what's here is what I lost is my personal stuff that I grow. So I lost big, but I don't say much to people because there's people way more worse off in this whole freeze than I am. I lost, 5-10 years of growing, decent, expensive plants, and a lot of it I imported from Thailand. But shit, there's people that lost their lives, there's people that lost animals, people that are losing their homes.
Yeah, I know of somebody who lost like their whole collection, like 100 plus snakes.
My snake room didn't get under 88 degrees this whole time.
So that's I can only imagine.
Yeah, that would be.
We haven't had water for over a week, and my shit didn't freeze because I'm from Minnesota. How many propane heaters do I have? I have a diesel Nipco heater.
Yeah.
And on that whole side of the house, our whole house is brick, but there's still a crawl space underneath there. So what do you think I did? I just plugged in the Nipco heater to the generator every 2-4 hours and plugged it in and ran it. When it got really cold, I just put it on low and stuck it underneath the house.
Yep.
Didn't have shit freeze. We just didn't have water. So I had nothing freeze, no pipes breaking. Didn't lose an animal. And we were not like we had to stay home because we're used to this. It was just a normal day in Minnesota.
Yeah. Obviously, here in New York, we lose power once in a while over winter and throughout the year, to be honest. But I have I have a couple, but the one I prefer is just my little buddy propane heater. You can use indoors. Takes two the miniature like camp size propane tanks, or you can get the adapter and run a bigger tank off of. And listen, this room could be 20 degrees, and in 15 minutes it's going to be like 80 degrees with that thing.
Yeah. See, and then the reason I picked that bedroom was because there's like there's an old heater on the wall in that room and in both the bathrooms, and it's natural gas heaters. So you just turn the valve and light it. It's just like a gas fireplace. So even with no heat in the house, those three in the fireplace kept the whole house warm, So I didn't even have the heat on for the snakes. I just had that heater on the wall. And the generator I used just to run fish tank shit.
Yeah, and we lost power last year. I don't know. I guess like beginning of fall. It was pretty cold out. And I don't have a generator. Luckily, my mom and my stepfather they have two generators, so I borrowed one of their generators. Now it sits in my garage.
Keep that running. Keep it and keep stable on the gas or whatever. Keep it good. A lot of people that happen to. We went and filled up like 30 or 45 gallon gas, because everybody ran out of gas. The gas stations here were closed and they ran out of gas. So I got a gas barrel. So we just filled those gas cans up for people and gave it to them.
That's awesome.
Couldn't do it a lot, obviously, because I need it. Had to have enough for my shit to stay warm. But these two greenhouses here at the house, it was a total loss. One collapsed. So
yeah, we didn't even realize that's what that picture you sent in the chat was until you said it later on, and we went back and we were like, oh my god, like now that he mentions it, yeah, like we can obviously tell that was one of David's fucking greenhouses. That's insane.
So we're alive. All our animals are alive. I'd rather lose $100,000 worth of plants than a couple $100,000, $300,000 worth of snakes. And I'm certainly not going to sit and cry about it when people are losing their animals and houses. So I can regrow that shit.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's so heartbreaking, how that all happened and went down, and even more so to add insult to injury, 2 days into it, the power company, I forget what the hell it's called there, but like the group of power companies.
ERCOT.
Yeah, ERCOT. That's it. Yeah, that they're talking about, fucking tripling people's electric. That's insane. Like that's just shitty. It's just shitty.
And it's
it's gonna be bad because I hiccups. I run this room with 300 some snakes in it. Now the big fish tanks with major filtration. There's always stuff running here. It's obviously screwed on the electric bills and shit.
And it's such a faceless fucking monster too. You can get mad at it and bitch all you want, but they're insulated by the fact that they don't have to answer to anybody. So it's just.
Well, I mean, Greg Abbott said he was already said, like that same day, I believe he said that he was definitely going to be investigating into that and whatnot.
Yeah, and I hope they do something about that, the prices and stuff. But that's where they got the permission from, was the state of Texas, because it's not, our electrical grid's not federally regulated. Texas is all on their own.
Yeah.
So I think that goes way back to FDR when he was president. And I mean, did the whole United States the power grid, and Texas said no, we're Texas, we're not doing it.
I mean, it's just a shame too. Like, I mean, obviously energy costs are going up, across the board anyway right now. So obviously I'm not going to talk about that on this because I avoid that.
Yeah.
You both understand my point of view and my thoughts there, and
yeah, that's like I said, I could sit online and complain and cry that I lost everything I have here for plants, and I'm going to have, instead of $50, $60 a week, it's going to be $600 to $1,000 a week electric bill. But I just really worry about the people that can't pay it.
Yeah.
I'll struggle to pay it. I don't care what anybody says. It's still going to be hard to pay. And it's not like they're nice about it. It's either you pay it or you get your shit cut off.
God, yeah, that's scary.
So there's just hopes, something comes out of it that, these snakes that, since he did a state of emergency, they can't raise it or something.
And then you have the green energy crowd there. Not that there's anything wrong with green energy, but it's definitely not like a fix all solution. But talking about oh, if everything was green energy, they wouldn't have had that. They wouldn't have had this problem and stuff. Well, and then you see the pictures of the frozen wind turbines.
Yeah.
So
I don't care what kind of energy we had here; it'll all be frozen. It got way too cold.
yeah, I mean it's just wild.
So what? So it's a little bit of an ignorant question, but other than the fact that they can, what's the justification for raising the energy costs so significantly?
Man,
because it was. I was just reading it too, or they just said it on the news. It was just a high demand time, and peak energy, and then people are wanting to, trying to use as much as they could, and they weren't making any money. They're actually losing money, I guess. That's why they want to raise it.
So what I mean, in order to so if you have the power just stored somewhere, let's just think like layman's terms, and people are just eating it up, and they got to produce more. Where's the cost? Where's such a massive cost burden on them to produce more?
No clue. That's why I'm just sitting and waiting to see. I haven't got a bill, or because I got my weekly energy report. But I know I got one for last week, and within a few minutes after they sent that, they sent another one to clarify it wasn't this week's energy report. That'll come out next week.
So
that's why I'm kind of wondering, because it tells you right down to the penny what you spent on energy for the week.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, from the sounds of it, it's just that, they can do it more or less, really, is what it broke down to. In my eyes, how I read it, the memorandum they put out to everybody was just that, more or less it was like, we're not making, as much profit as we should be and could be. So because of the demand is so high, we're going to quadruple, triple, double energy price.
Yep.
God damn, that's infuriating.
Yeah. Again, and nonetheless, like after this is already like in full swing, this tragedy is already in full swing, and they announce it in the middle of it. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like you can't take a hit on profit for like 4 or 5 days, because that's gonna really hurt your bottom line.
Yeah. And like today was like the first day we really had water, any decent pressure. Yesterday it came on, and it was just like dribble out. Like we had to take baths yesterday and last night. It probably took about 45 minutes to fill it half full. And then today I was out and about doing stuff, and the car washes are open running.
What?
All the car washes are open. And then later this afternoon, the city put out a request for the car washes to close. And all these wells are running on big ass generators they brought up from Houston. And they got every car wash in town is open. People washing their cars because it was damn near 60 degrees today. We're fighting to get decent water pressure, and then they have these car washes open.
Makes you wonder who owns the car wash.
Yeah. Now, like restaurants and shit aren't open, but car washes will be open. You go wash your car.
Yeah, as if that's
None of the stores have groceries or food, but you can go out and wash your car.
you can get a fucking shit hot wax job.
Yep.
Yeah. Crazy.
This is nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Well, what are they thinking as far as when it's supposed to some return to normalcy, or when you guys are supposed to when it's let up?
I think the biggest thing, well, it's supposed to be in the 60s tomorrow, probably close to 70 here. But I think the biggest thing is people getting houses fixed and plumbing fixed and
Right.
shit like that.
Yeah, I can only imagine how many people are going to have, hot water heaters that are shot.
Yeah. Yeah, because our hot water heater's sitting outside too. We have a electric water heater in a brick house. All it is a little brick building around the water heater on the backside of the house.
Yep.
But you got people like Corey Martin posted pictures. Hers is right on the side of her house, a tankless water heater. And I'm like, that's not too smart, but that's the way they do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, from where you moved from, that wouldn't be very smart. From where I am, it wouldn't be very smart. But for them, it's like unheard of.
For us, I mean, I've been in construction for a while. They all do that out here. All the nice homes. I mean, there's Southern California. What the hell are they going to worry about?
Yeah.
So I would assume that was part of the mentality when they did that. But yeah, definitely not up north where you guys are at.
Yeah. So some of you always got to plan it, but we knew about this coming for like 2 weeks. So I remember, and I don't even watch the news. And I was hearing, extreme Arctic blast coming to Texas. So that's why I was like, well, we better get shit ready. In case we lose power and stuff.
I wonder if a lot of people just assume that fucking weather people don't ever know what they're talking about anyways.
Yeah. Or it's not going to be that bad.
Yeah.
I think it was like the lowest was 5 with a wind chill of -15. And honestly, I think the coldest it's ever been here has been around 28 to 30 degrees, 32 degrees.
Yeah, record-breaking historical lows. I mean, for instance, this year I haven't seen a -degree day that I can think of this year. But Texas did.
Minnesota, we had it all winter long. 50, 60 below wind chill.
We've had pretty mild winters, for a while here anyway, comparatively to, some of the winters I've seen in the past growing up.
And here, school's been off all last week. And now I got a text. I think it's off Monday and Tuesday because of damage to schools. Aiden's school isn't damaged, but other schools are in the district, so they're shutting down the whole district.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So no virtual learning, nothing. They said.
There's another fucking joke is this fucking distance learning shit with school.
Yeah, we didn't know what we were gonna do with Aiden this year. I'm like, send him to fucking school. Like, send him to school. And there's like 2 or 3 times a week I'll bring a note home that someone has COVID. But he hasn't gotten sick yet.
Yeah, there's like literally they just did a study, and it was high school, but there's like an unprecedented surge in depression and anxiety and stuff.
Yeah, wasn't that? I just saw it on the news too. I think it was in
school,
California, and then maybe like Las Vegas area in one of the school districts. That they had a bunch of like K through 6, suicides. I'm like, that's rough. That's bad. Really sad shit.
Jesus.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's what it is too, and for me personally, it's frustrating. Like it's frustrating when you think about what's not normal anymore, and it's frustrating when you think about what is normal. And you only and I don't have a lot of hope that it's just going to revert back to what it was or what it should be or whatever. And you never know what the reasons are. There's no consistency, which is super infuriating and frustrating. And so it's just it's a crapshoot. You can never really plan for anything. You can't. I don't know. It's the fact that going to a movie is so foreign, or eating inside of a restaurant, at least for us in California, is so foreign. Yet the cases are dramatically rising still with all this crap in place. So it's like, obviously people's health is important, but I haven't found any like solid, like I said, no consistency, no solid data. So it's frustrating. And
and everything here is open. I mean, everything's open.
And that's just, it's a lot of people are suffering for it too. Like a lot of kids, especially with this whole learning at home thing. And I mean, if I was a kid, I would hate not seeing my friends, but I would love it for the school aspect because I hated school. So I'd be like, yeah, I'd check out all day with this. But
that's why I almost, it's like, my kid wasn't such a little asshole. I'd do it, teach him at home. Like, he ain't gonna listen. He'll fight and want to be on Xbox all damn day.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nope, send him to school. So he start getting issues. He starts getting sick. He was sent home one day because his nose was plugged up and it's just allergies.
Yeah.
He's like, we have the big oak and the cedars. We're both allergic to all that shit. And he was in messing around with rats with no mask on and crap. So of course he went to school. Didn't have a fever. Didn't have anything. But he was home a whole week, waiting for his COVID test to come back negative. So
that's the panic, or I don't know. I guess people being extra safe.
I'm glad they are, but
yeah,
I was like, son of a bitch. So he was home for a week.
Well, and two, I mean, you got a lot of people that puts a massive burden on the parents as far as like work and stuff goes. And one hand feeds the other, and you're not able to work, you're not able to pay for shit, and it's. I'm not burdened with that dilemma, presently, but at the same time, a lot of people are, and it's my heart goes out to them. All the businesses being lost, all the lives of work being, down the drain, and
yeah, it's just a terrible thing. I mean,
it's nuts.
Yep.
Oh, I can't believe it. We still have fucking 10 people in here.
Are we 3 of them?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so.
Got Elliot Perez. Man, that guy will comment. I mean,
Elliot's the fucking man. What do you see?
He's the man. He's totally freaking supportive guy right there.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm getting my iPad.
I always see his name popping up. And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go on Instagram and comment back. Like, oh crap.
Yeah. We've been, as you know, David, we've been hitting social media pretty hard again. We get burnt out, man.
Yeah, I just put pictures up every few days.
We just get burnt out because we hit social media and shit so hard. I mean, it's for a reason, obviously, and obviously benefits us, and even more so in the long run. But the shit burns you out after a while.
Oh yeah, it's like shit. Never had to do social media stuff before. Didn't need to, and I'm like, what the hell? Same thing with the logo and stickers and all that kind of goofy shit. I gave in and did it.
Yeah, it's good, man. It as silly as it can seem, like it helps promote, it helps people remember.
Yeah.
I mean, you send somebody your stickers. I mean, dude, I've sent out, I don't even know how many stickers I've sent out to people. I've sent out, probably 10 times more stickers than I've gotten. But, again, in the long run, when we start selling animals, well, we already have, obviously, but when we really start, marketing our animals, we're out there already. You know, people know who we are. So you can't beat the
Marketing.
the marketing aspect of it.
There you go, Tom Elliott. It's right there in New York. No snakes. Right there in New York for you. Saw him some snakes. Get them going.
Yeah, again, just DM me.
Yeah, it's social media is crazy. It's not comfortable for me. You know, it's one of those things that I'm forcing myself to kind of get used to, and I've never been the type to put my face out there a ton, and it's a foreign concept to me, and it's awkward. It doesn't come naturally, but then again, it's really hard to deny like you said, the marketing value of it, and it's pretty cheap. You know, the fact that people used to have to market and pay boatloads of cash to do so, and now you can reach 100 times as many people for free.
Yeah. I never got into the lives and stuff like that. I think the video chats help a lot doing that, you know. Then Chino talked me into getting on with him. I'm like, what the hell? I'll do a couple more. Don't hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these well, not these, but the Instagram lives, I mean, that's helped us grow immensely. You know, when we do our Instagram lives, you know, when we were doing them regularly, I mean, the amount of exposure we got, you know, it was crazy.
Oh shit.
I mean, just today. So TJ, just for instance, today TJ did his live. You know, didn't have a whole lot to do with us other than, you know, being his parents and, you know, his ATM. We got 30 followers today just from his live.
Wow.
You
That's
know?
awesome. And Elliot, I just saw your text, Elliot. Dude, I'm down, bro. I'm surprised I haven't sent you any yet. Just send me your info and Instagram, and I'll drop them in tomorrow.
And Elliot,
if you need, I'm just a cheap bastard. I don't send shit out.
It's nothing personal.
I gotta wait. I got a few more stickers I'm getting. I got the samples of the 4-inch and 5-inch holographics just to see how I like them. But there's no way I'm spending that much money to send. You know, it'd be nice if I could send stuff out like that to people, but you know, I gotta wait. I'm gonna wait till the 3-inch holographics go on sale, and I'll order a bunch of those up. So I got a bunch of stuff, magnets, and now I'm doing 3 logos too. So.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I got the 2 scales from the Crypt and then the keeper of the Crypt.
Oh shit!
I'm putting a lid on that bitch. I'm sitting there watching them at the table. See what the problem is.
And Elliot, I mean, if you need a little, I still have a few hatchlings from 2020. So I mean, if you need something, shoot me a DM.
And I'll be sending stuff out within a week or 2, I think, for stickers and stuff.
Yeah, those stickers aren't cheap, man. Like I get them from Sticker Mule, and they're nice, but I'm like you. I'm at the point where I've probably spent $400 on stickers, and now every time I go to re-up, I'm like $100 for 50 stickers, and I'm gonna go ahead and wait until they go on sale. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying too. Now I missed the holographic sale.
Yeah, I got on that one, and those are gone. But so now, like you said, I've got probably 5 different size stickers, a couple different logo or designs, and then I got the magnets and stuff like that. So,
Andrew, when they have the sales for like the holographics and stuff, you got to have a couple alternate emails. So I order from our typical email, my personal email, Casey's personal email, because you can only order one of the.
I didn't even think about that. Shit. Okay.
So I mean, like last time we ordered like 200 holographics. I got tired of running out of them. You know,
Yeah,
because,
that's smart.
you know, when we do mailings, we don't do them like regularly or anything. So when we do them, you know, it's usually when our general mailbox on our, because whenever we have somebody want a sticker swap, we move their messages to the general mailbox on Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that makes a lot of sense.
and you know, so that way it's separated. Then we go through, and you know, usually we're sending out, you know, anywhere from like 30 to, you know, say 80 stickers at a time, you know, sticker swaps at a time. Well, I shouldn't say swaps, but sending out that many stickers. Because
Yeah.
again, I sent out 10 times more stickers than I've got back. But, you know, we tend to, you know, as long as somebody follows us and, you know, is like, you know, posts and shit, like, I'll send you stickers. I mean,
Well, it's also,
Yeah.
I mean,
it's good for me.
it's on a very small scale. It's marketing. So like,
Yeah.
you know, even if you know you send it and one person sees it, it still sparks a question, and that kind of has a domino effect. So that's kind of how I look at it when I, you know, if somebody asks me for some, and I'm just like, yeah, dude, you know, it's like you said, dude, it's not cheap, but that's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah, and pretty much the only people I got stickers from are people I buy snakes from.
Yeah.
You know, I got a couple. Well, one I think I posted, might be on my story. It was on my story before, but they forgot their names. But I got the stickers. But Max sent me stickers, and then um, saw another tub. Max sent me stickers, and then the one dude from Puerto Rico, I can't remember his name.
Oh, I know who
So,
you're talking about.
Ron?
No, a different one. I forgot who his name was.
That's the only one I know in Puerto Rico.
I know who you're talking about, and I can't think of the goddamn name either.
Yeah, I can't remember their name.
But
I'd have to look through here one day. But nobody missing. Checking snakes. All right.
Mindy, do you have stickers from us yet, Mindy? You guys have to. We had to have sent you guys already. There's another one, shirts, man. That's where it gets pricey.
So yeah, so I plan on having shirts like literally 6 months ago, and sent the money out, and took about 5 months. So I realized I wasn't getting any. So I might have to. I'm looking at someone else. I want to talk to you too about.
Yeah, you were supposed to text me, douchebag.
Yeah, did I forget?
You did.
Well,
I knew there. I couldn't remember what it was. I was like, Andrew was supposed to text me about. I think there was like 3 things you were supposed to text me about, so I didn't forget, and you didn't text me about any of them.
Well, one of them was talking to Dave Hardy.
Yep.
And so that kind of thought of that tonight, took care of that. But as far as, I mean, I forget what it was exactly. Yeah, those 3 things. I remember 2. I forgot the T-shirt thing. But I didn't text you about any one of them. But
yeah, shoot me. Like I said, we get our T-shirts from Chris and Alexandria DeVoe, Blue Tongue Inc.
right.
Again, just I'll talk to you offline about it too. But Chris is a longtime friend of mine from the Army. He was actually one of my soldiers at Indian Point, the nuclear power plant, when we guarded that shit.
Okay.
And then he was my neighbor. And he's TJ's godson or godfather.
Oh wow.
See, that's why I want to do my shirts too.
Yeah. Again, he's just a good dude. Like, and it sucks actually. Yeah, and it sucks actually too, because you know, like a lot of people like from the community reach out, and like, as you guys know, like we tend to be I don't want to say that we're a cheap group, but sometimes it sure can be, especially when it comes to shit like that, because everybody's like, oh, I'm just giving this shit away, I don't want to pay, you know. And you know, he gives good prices. He gives better prices than we've you know priced out, you know, his prices to, obviously, you know, What I pay is different from what Joe Blow off the street will pay. But I have also drummed up a ton of business for Chris as well. So, but anyway, his prices to everybody are always better than anywhere else I've found.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
and he puts time into doing the approved form and all that, and then they're like they go somewhere else and they pay more money. And he's checked on a few of them. They're like, they just ghost him, and then 2 weeks later they're like, oh, sorry, we wind up going with whatever company. And so he's gone on a couple times and like priced exactly what they wanted out for them, and it's like like $6 more per shirt plus shipping, and it's like there you have to have a minimum order that is bigger than the minimum order you have to have with him, and then on top of that you're still paying more per shirt than you could have gotten. You could have literally gotten 20 more shirts for the same price that you paid these people, and you have an actual person like putting time and effort into doing it for you and making sure it's right. And they're not going to send you something that's fucked up. They're going to, if something's fucked up, it's going in the trash.
Dude, I don't want to pay $5. If some of those $5 a shirt and it was trash, I don't want it. Like if it was $1 a shirt, I wouldn't pay for it because I just don't want. It doesn't have to be the sickest quality ever, but it has to be a good enough quality where you can wash it. It doesn't fold, or the label doesn't get all fucked off, and just decent shirt. And if it is like I'm gonna be wearing that, I want it to last. So if it costs a couple bucks more per shirt, whatever.
I talked to Chris about my shirts already, and I didn't even talk prices because it really didn't matter at the time. But all I gotta do is send him the logos to his email and get it done. It's just now I don't want to spend the money.
Yeah.
So, but I still got to get it done. And he wants to digitally print mine.
Because you have so many colors and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
Well,
he'd have to make like 12 screens to do yours.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was wondering too. Is it cheaper to digitally print it?
I don't know. All I know is it's going to be better.
I mean, I assume it'd be better because of the color. But
it all depends. It's kind of weird how all that stuff goes. Chris has kind of explained it to me before, but it's not it's not my bag. So I just I just say, okay, Chris, whatever works, dude.
Yeah. No,
like actually right now he's got a bunch of masks made up for us. I just got to link up with him and go pick them up.
I need a cooler atypical shirt.
What's wrong with your atypical shirt?
I don't like gray.
Well, why did you say that?
I didn't say. I think I got your only extra large.
You might have gotten the last XL. Yeah. We're low on shirts and it's winter, so again things are just naturally tighter. So it's like
I know.
But in the meantime, if nothing else, I'll send you a cool atypical mask when I pick them up. You too, Andrew. I'll send you one too.
Nice.
I just got masks from some. Oh, Chino sent a bunch of shit. Holy crates, that guy sent stuff.
We just stole a mask from Chino at the show at the Oaks PA show when we were there.
But yeah, I got to get a hold of Chris and get that shit done. But a lot of people are waiting for those.
Yeah, I told a bunch of people that I was gonna have them out the door, like I said about 5 months ago, and I probably look like I'm completely full of shit, but I'll hopefully make up for it. But yeah, I mean, I don't plan on selling them. But it's like you said, it's a lot of money just to. I mean, you're not tossing, throwing trash or anything, but it's a lot of money to go towards something that doesn't go towards you. I don't know.
Yeah. So I mean, just for instance, from the end of July to the beginning of October, we've spent well over, I think right around, I don't know, between $500 and $600 just on postage to ship out stickers, T-shirts, et cetera, et cetera.
That's a lot of friggin'. postage.
Yeah, and that's at a discount rate. That's at like, I mean, it averages about 50% cheaper than going to the post office and doing. We use stamps.com.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean that's at a huge discount. If I was going to the post office and dropping them off, it'd be well over $1,000.
Yeah.
I mean, just sending T-shirts up to Canada. Shit, I probably got $150 in that last year. Just sending T-shirts up there to the Reptile Award, and Tyler from Hyped Up, and then obviously Billy and the crew twice. So,
Dude,
well,
that's crazy how
Billy once and Billy and the crew once.
It's crazy how they have to pay to open their shit up there.
And when I made Billy, Austin, and Alliance, when we did their shirts, we got them all, custom stuff. It wasn't just an out of the box atypical shirt. Everybody had their own shit on it, and then their sleeve had their names in glow in the dark. So
yeah, I gotta talk to you because I gotta talk to Chris too. I got a bunch of ideas on paper ready to put in the whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, keep in mind the more you do, the more money it costs. But
yeah, I know.
When it comes down to it, like honestly, like usually when it's like when we need more shirts, it's like, hey Chris, I need 50 shirts, so well, what do you want? Whatever you want to do, Chris. Like I don't even like specify most of the time.
Well,
so you guys, I'm gonna call it here. It's 3:00.
Yeah, I was gonna say at 2:00 in the morning. I was like, shit.
Yeah. All right.
Andrew's like, it's just getting dark here.
Yeah. It's lunchtime. Yeah. But that was good.
Did you guys notice? I'm pretty sure you noticed the names, Andrew, but did David notice? I mean,
Mail from the Crypt. Mails from the Crypt.
I wasn't sure because nobody changed their shit back except for Nivial, and they got the tamest of the change.
I didn't know. I just noticed that Andrew Redwood Rockets.
Yeah.
Mails from the Crypt.
I noticed that you saw me laugh and flip you off. I don't know how to change it back though, so I was just like, "Well, I'm Redwood Rockets."
I didn't believe it.
Just like I was Chris Searcy last night or the other night.
Yep.
I had to text Kathleen. I was like, "I'm tired of being Chris Searcy. Can you change it back?"
Dave obviously was on his phone, so I don't think he noticed, but he was Hard Pythons.
Yeah, I saw that.
and then obviously everybody's seen, me what Troy's was, but then Nivial, they changed theirs back, but I just changed theirs to Nivial because, well, you know why, David. Nivial.
Thought you were gonna play
Chino's live we did. Fucking Kayla changed. David's a bitch. Color suck.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, for sure, man.
It's fun. David, thank you for hanging out. I'm glad to officially have you on. Andrew, obviously, I guess you too, Andrew, because it's our channel. Not that we haven't done this before, but it's our actual channel.
Yeah, no, it's good, man. I'm down whatever, so just let me know.
And yeah, I know you are. Trust me, if I'm doing something, I'm just sending, and I want you on, I'm just sending you a link. Obviously, I didn't say anything, before. I was just like, yep, Andrew's coming.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. It's a good way to meet people as opposed to just through text, and it's a little bit
David,
more.
David, you can be part of my campaign to get Andrew's followers up too. Obviously, you've talked to Andrew tonight. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
So you can be part of that campaign with me to get him over 2,000. He's at 1847 at the moment.
Is that what I'm at? Yeah, so, I appreciate it all. I appreciate the info. I appreciate talking to you guys, meeting you guys, and
yeah, I think I'm close to 3,200. I think something like
that. Yeah, you're killing it. Because when you started hanging out, with us and Jules and Nick, you were lower than we were, I believe.
Yeah, I think I started with like 40 friends, family. So
yeah, and then like like I didn't even realize that you had gotten that high until you were like almost at your 3,000. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, where did David come from? He just blew us out of the water. And fuck, 90% of the people don't even know what his face looks like. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
That's why they're following me. The single reptile girls probably thought I was a young pot dude.
They thought you were some young fucking dapper entrepreneur buying all these crazy snakes and shit.
Some rich young kid. Now they got to deal with an older.
And then by the time they realized you weren't, they didn't give a shit anyway because they were like, he's got all those nice snakes.
So you're like the Bruce Wayne of the reptile world.
Yeah. And that's another thing. Andrew's collection, I seen a good amount of it the other night. His collection is on point. Like shit's on point.
Appreciate
that.
that.
I watched when you're on it with Antoine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're going through some stuff.
Yeah, I tried to get Antoine in here, but he would have came in, but he was doing gym stuff. So
yeah. Well, like I said, I appreciate it. It's always good to meet new people, and it's good talking to you guys. I've seen you before in the Discord before, David, and but you know, it's I don't know, like getting to know you, Tom, too, and it's cool. I like meeting people that I would actually hang out with outside of Snake. So
yeah,
that's the most important thing for me. You have a sick collection, but be super annoying and weird, and I don't really care to interact. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's funny. The first time when we had like the higher tier like Discord, video chat with Billy, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? There was actually a couple of you. I was like, who the fuck are they?
Oh yeah.
See, I missed his last one. Didn't even know what was happening.
Dude, I've missed a lot lately, dude. Like I said, I was so fucking burnt out. Like I missed 2 of the podcasts. You know me, I'm always in the podcast. Fuck, I missed the podcast where Billy shouted out our YouTube.
Oh, really?
Actually, I think you had said something about it, David, somewhere, and I was like, wait, Billy shouted out our YouTube? And I went back and I was like, holy fuck. It's like awesome. But yeah,
what was it last Friday or the Friday before? The Discord chat?
I missed that one.
Yeah, I caught a little bit. I was in the middle of something, so
yeah, I missed that one too.
I know that Aussie MC Academy was legit.
Yeah,
dude, I'll tell you what, man, that Aussie dude is there, man. Like, I was impressed.
Yeah, I like hearing about a lot of the stuff you talk about outside of snakes too, which is a lot of stuff I've kind of looked into or been interested in as well. So it's nice to see how he like ties it all together. It's pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was like I said, I was thoroughly impressed with Ozzy. It was actually 1,000 times better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
and I was just blown away. I was like, holy shit! Like,
yeah, I agree.
Oh, on that same note, Billy said he's going to be posting the links for the books that Ozzy was talking about. Probably tomorrow. He said. I talked to him earlier tonight. So
okay,
just so you guys know, I mean,
cool.
You care. But guys, thank you. It's been fucking amazing as always. And we'll be doing this again soon. So.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thanks again, guys.
All right, have a good night, everybody. Thank you guys for hanging out. Also, all you guys out there, I mean, hanging out until 3 a.m. It's unreal. We love the support and stuff from you guys. So
loyalty, it's good loyalty right there.
Definitely.
But all right, Tom.
I'll see you later, Andrew.
Later, brother.
Have a good night, everybody. Again, thank you. Elliot, fishing on the boat. I actually have not fished, period, from my boat yet. Hopefully this year I will actually be able to get some fishing in on it. We'll see. Who knows? Because usually when I'm on the boat, I'm always busy, doing shit on the boat. So whether I'll get the time to fish off it, who knows? I gotta learn to leave the kids at home sometimes and get a little peace and quiet. Although oddly enough, they all love fishing, so I should actually do just that. But Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.